Hi, I'm Jim Heck for Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota in Effingham, a proud sponsor of Effingham area sports. We'd like to wish the Effingham Hearts football team and new coach Brett Hefner a safe and successful season. Good luck, Hearts. Come visit us at 2400 South Banker or 24/7 at danheck.com.
You get more than you expect from Dan Hecht.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Effingham Flaming Hearts.
We're just about ready to play, and that'll give me a chance to remind you that you're listening to 97.9 XFM, WXEF in Effingham. Hearts are going to kick, and so that means they'll get they won the toss and deferred. That's an old Mike McDonald strategy. Win the toss and defer, and that means you get the ball to start the second half, and that's a good time for good things to happen. So that's the plan tonight. Last night, in case you missed it, the final week of NFL action. Rams came up on the short end of it to Kansas City. They finished 0-4 in the preseason, but we'll remember that for about a week, that they went 0-4 in the preseason.
Yeah, because the Bears went 3-1 in the preseason, and it's perfectly reasonable to think they may not win 3 games the entirety of the regular season.
I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I understand your despair. Sean Zaruzin's going to kick from the 40, and we're underway. Good to have you with us on 97.9 XFM, WXEF in Effingham. Mascoutah took the ball at the 10. They return it to the 25, and then a nice stop out there as Griffin Page already has a tackle in the books. Ball's taken at the 10, returned to the 25 by number 25. That's Jason King. He's one of their running backs. We'll be hearing about Jason through the course of the night. So that's how this one gets started. Good to have you with us. Lovely night. Big old sun hanging in the western sky.
Might be a tad warm down there for the players. For us, it doesn't get a whole lot better than this.
No siree. Mascoutah's going to start in the shotgun. Seems everybody plays the shotgun anymore. There's the snap, and the ball is on the ground. And Jacob Williams, the big kid, the senior that we told you about, takes it out across the 30. So from the 25 up, they mark it at the 30 now. So a gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. And Parker Sechrist, who also works as one of the running backs for the Hearts, in on the stop that time for Effingham. Just underway. Good to have you with us, gang, on a Friday night. Next week, we hit the road for the first time this season, headed to Bethalto to play Civic Memorial. There's the snap and the handoff. And a pretty good job for maybe no gain. Jacob Williams got the handoff that time, and the Hearts stood him up. Got a couple of heroes in there for the Hearts. Among them, Noah Spencer was in there, and Frank Snyder-John also. So no gain. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 5. A lot of people thought that if the offense had been able to get on track last week, you'd felt pretty good about the defense for Effingham. I think they just finally wore out.
And Coach Hefner said as much in the post-game interview. He said, our defense played a good game. They just can't be on the field all the time.
So let's see what happens here from the shotgun. Back to throw is the quarterback. He is scrambling, got away from one, still on his feet, and he got the first down out near the 40-yard line. And the quarterback is A.J. Albers. Now, that's a change from what I'd seen. Noah Dressler, the senior, I thought was going to start, but they've decided they're going to promote from within. A.J. Albers is a sophomore. He's 6 feet and 145.
First and 10 at their own 39.
And he gets it out to the 39, a gain of 9, and plenty enough for a first down. So A.J. Albers is the quarterback for Mascoutah, and he'll set up in the shotgun. And the handoff to Williams, and the Hearts stuffed it this time.
Yeah.
Wow. Might have lost yardage.
Little rugby play there.
Whole host of people in there. Jarrett Jones among them in there quickly for Effingham. Coach Griffin Page is in on almost every stop. Back to the 37, loss of 2. That'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
Going back to that third down play where Albers scrambled for 9 yards, though, that's a little disappointing because there were Hearts within his reach back in the pocket, and he was able to sidestep a couple defenders and found some running room. Would have been nice to get a 3 and out on that opening possession, but a nice stuff on first down there, setting up a 2nd and long.
Albers again from the shotgun, man in motion. He's going to throw. Here come the Hearts. He got away. He got away. Hearts Griffin Page still gets him after he's just out across the 40. Boy, had one man blitzing, and that would have been a huge loss. As it is, they got yardage to the 43, which is a gain of 6. So from the 37 to the 43, gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 6.
Well, he might have picked up a half dozen yards there, but Griffin Page got a nice shot in. That one probably didn't feel too good.
Griffin had 10 tackles in last week's game, so he's loaded for bear here this senior year. See what happens here on 3rd and 6. Get a stop here, maybe. Going to throw. Comes to the near side. It's caught out here, and it's going to be very close to a first down. He might not have made it. Mascoutah made the catch. Grant Wolf shoved him out of bounds. A lot's going to depend on the spot, but I think they might be short.
They're going to be very close if they're short, and around midfield, it'll be curious to see what they try to do.
And Grant Wolf on the stop. Coming up from that secondary. They're going to bring the chains over, and we'll see. I think he's short.
It's a nice quick route to that near sideline, though, and a good throw from Albers on his first passing opportunity of the game.
So let's see what happens here as the chain gang stretches it out here. And they put the chains down, and they are short, about a half a yard. So it's 4th down and less than a yard to go, and they're right at midfield, so they'll go for it.
Yep.
Which is a big gamble, I guess. Let's see what happens. But they have a big upside here if they can get the first down. They were all lined up. Now they're going to move the football out to the hash mark.
Yeah, so they can spot it properly.
There you go.
I mean, Williams hasn't had a whole lot of running room so far. His last 2 carries in particular, the Hearts have swallowed him up pretty good. They're going to go still with a shotgun snap here, even when you just need a couple inches.
How about snap it over the quarterback's head then? Let's see what happens here on 4th and less than a yard. Just a yard shy of midfield. There's the snap. He's going to keep. And the Hearts,
he did make it.
Boy, he dove forward right at the last second, but I think he's short. Line judge is going to mark it at the 48, and that should be about a yard shy, and the Hearts should get the football, and they're going to get the football in Mascoutah territory to start this drive.
Yeah.
So nice work by the Hearts. They went ahead and let Williams have the football, and it's back to the 48. Actually, they lost a yard on that play, and the Hearts have it 1st and 10 at Mascoutah's 48-yard line.
You know, I don't quarrel with them going for it there, but the play call, the design of it, I'm not 100% sure I'm behind that. But
I can understand it for one reason. I looked at A.J. Albers' stats. He's 6 feet tall and 140 pounds. Mm-hmm. So I guess they're going to give him a little room to maneuver back there. As it is, Hearts get a 1st and 10 in Mascoutah territory. So let's see if they can capitalize here. First possession of the night. Hudson Graham up under center on first down. There's the handoff. They go to Vasquez, and holy cow, he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. And several people were making a wish as they grabbed a piece of Drew. Wow. Back to the 49, a loss of 1, and it's 2nd and 11.
Play back to the 49.
Again, there is nothing you can do if you're the running back if they're waiting on you.
You're right.
And they were. So it's 2nd and 11. Coach Hefner talked about this at some length on the postgame show last week. We just have to do a better job. Graham up under center again on 2nd and 11. Hart's got people split wide both ways. Let's see about the handoff. Nope, he's going to roll out, come to the near side. There's the throw, and it's caught out there for a first down. That is Mr. Wyatt Keith on the catch. And it's a first down for the Hearts.
Good throw on the run there.
Absolutely. Hurled out to the near side here. Through it, and Wyatt Keith takes it to the 30. So from the 49 to the 30, a gain of 19 yards and a new set of downs for the Hearts. Nice little run after the catch by Wyatt Keith, the junior. And so it's 1st and 10 Effingham at the Indian 30. Graham's going to stay up under center here. Lines up. Grant Piggish with the snap. Here's another throw. They got a man to beat. It is knocked down, incomplete. Well, what a battle over there. They were trying to get the ball to Corey Osborne, and nice defense by Mascoutah broke that up. Pass goes incomplete, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Pretty darn good throw from Hudson Graham, though. He had to put that in the right spot. He was trying to go over the defender's shoulder and hit his man in stride, and he really put it about where he needed to, just a well-defended play more than anything.
So Osborne's out. Now they've got both Denton and White split to the left. Instead, it's up the middle to Vasquez. They hit him once. He's still on his feet and fighting inside the 25-yard line. Nice run by Drew.
Yeah, that's what you expect to see out of him. No quit there. He bounces off the first tackle and cuts it out left a little bit, gets a few extra yards on the end of the run.
To the 24, so from the 30 to the 24, a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
A beautiful sunset. All you picture takers. Millie Lang, if she has her camera handy, is probably out taking a million pictures. You know she's like that. 3rd and 4. Hearts with the ball at the Mascoutah 24. Hearts opening drive of the night. Here's the handoff. Deep back. Vasquez on his feet. Still, he got away from a couple of people. Still driving and diving, and he might have got a yard or two. Not to the first down, though. Need to get to the 20 for a first down. They will score it at the 23. Gain of 1. And that'll bring up a 4th and maybe 3. 4th and 3. So let's see what the Hearts pull out of their bag of tricks here on 4th and about 3. Boy, first down would be a huge shot in the arm here. 6:19 to go. Opening quarter. No score. Hearts shut down Mascoutah their first possession. Graham. Handoff, deep back, and Sechrist pushing and diving, and near the 20. I take that back. That's not Sechrist. The handoff was to Jordan McCabe, who ended up carrying a lot last week. He's very near the 20. Let's see where they spot this. Boy, this is, I think we may see the chains again, Dustin.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I really felt like his initial effort might have got him across the line of scrimmage. Then he got shoved back.
Nope. They say they did not make it. They're not even running the chains. They eyeballed it. He was not able to get to first down territory. So give him 2 to the 21, Dustin. And Mascoutah gets the ball back on loss of down there. Or on the 4th down play not being successful. So it's 1st and 10 for Mascoutah, and they'll start this series just outside their 20-yard line.
Similar drives for both teams. They pick up 1 first down each, but eventually turn it over on downs. The one thing I will say is that Effingham managed to shift field position a little bit now, and about an 80-yard field to go for Mascoutah.
Football's off in a game of attrition. Let's see what this does here. The Hearts defense holds here. It could be pretty exciting. Here's a pass intercepted. Jordan McCabe at the pickoff. He's going to the house. He dives near the goal line. No indication yet. He did not get to the house, but it's 1st and goal for Effingham on the pick from Jordan McCabe. Well, they threw it to the far side, and McCabe went up in the air, was just waiting for that catch. The ball was spotted at the 21 on the start of that drive, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Effingham inside the 5. Is it at the 1?
Hearts have it first and goal inside the 1.
All right, so first and goal to go inside the 1, so the Hearts are poised to get their first points on the board of the season. Nice pick by Jordan McCabe. Went up and got it right between the 2 and the 5. Graham will stay up under center on first and goal, knocking on the door. Handoff. Vasquez. You stand him up and drive him back. It'll be second and goal.
Stacked up short.
Drew's got good speed, but they stopped him that time. The ball was inside the 1 officially to start this drive. I think it's going to be right about at the 1, and maybe no gain. Let's call it no gain. Second and goal.
Timeout Effingham, their first of the half.
And Hearts are going to call time. They want to make sure they get this right. So timeout, no score. Hearts knocking on the door here on 97.9 XFM.
Stop by Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today and check out the all-new Jeep Renegade. Rugged, fun, and affordable, the Renegade joins the legendary Jeep family with the classic Wrangler, the Jeep Patriot and Compass, Cherokee, and the luxurious Grand Cherokee. Find yours today at Effingham's home for Jeep. Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Minute 5:45 to go first quarter. Second and goal at the 1. Handoff this time up the gut, and the Hearts dive in, and they have the touchdown. Touchdown Effingham. Try to double check for sure who had it, whether it was Sechrist or McCabe.
I couldn't tell either. It looks to be.
But the Hearts have scored, and they take a 6-0 lead, their first points of the season. The touchdown comes with 5:41 left in the first quarter. They're going to kick for one. Vasquez to hold. Sean Zeruzen, the Hearts kicker. The ball's set up, and the kick is blocked. Unsuccessful, but the Hearts taste hay dirt for the first time this season. Score comes with 5:41 to go in the first quarter. It's Effingham 6, Mascoutah nothing. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Northside Ford in Effingham is proud to be a sponsor of high school sports. Check out the new F-150. The future of tough is here today, so you can own work now like never before. Stop by and take a test drive. Contact Northside Ford today or visit them online at effinghamford.com.
6-0 Effingham. Here's the kick by Zeruzen. It's taken inside the 20 by Mascoutah. And the Hearts descend quickly and barely out across the 25. The Mascoutah return man is taken down. Defense will fire it up after that success by the offense, and it turns into a short return. Blake White in on the stop for the Hearts. The ball's at the 28. So that's where Mascoutah will set up this drive. It starts with 5:37 to go in the first quarter, and the Hearts in front 6-0. A 2-play, 1-yard drive. Took 13 seconds. Keyed, of course, by Jordan McCabe's pick.
Yeah, but a 22-yard interception return already deep in Mascoutah territory. He picked that one off, almost made it to the goal line, and, of course, set up the short field for the Hearts. And Drew Vasquez able to punch that one in and get the Hearts on the board for the first time this season.
Yes, we checked, and Drew did get the touchdown. All right, let's see what Mascoutah can do here. Coming back 1st and 10 at their 28-yard line. There's a handoff to a new kid on the block. He turns it up on the far side and gets it out across the 30-yard line where Vasquez makes the stop. And it was Devontre Machado, their receiver, who ended up carrying the football that time. From the 28, he gains across the 30 to the 32, so a gain of 4. It's 2nd and 6. 5:15 to go in the opening quarter. Next week, we head to Bethalto to take on Civic Memorial. I'll have it for you right here where you're listening or watching. Back to throw this time. There's a pass. It's caught out here in the flats by Machado. He got away from a defender who didn't wrap him up, and he gets out near midfield before he finally gets out of bounds. Wow, they had him for maybe no gain. He got away, and he ends up in Effingham territory at the 49-yard line. That's unfortunate. So from Mascoutah's 32 to Effingham's 49, that's a gain of 19 yards. And the new set of downs for Mascoutah.
Yeah, got to stay away from the big play there, especially when you have a chance to, like you said, to knock it down before it really amounts to anything. Hearts will have to regroup here.
All right, A.J. Albers back in the shotgun, 1st and 10 He's looking to throw again. Here come the Hearts. Albers is on the run. There's the throw, and it's knocked down. Great defense by Vasquez. The intended receiver was Jason King, and nice job of reaching around by Drew to knock that ball down.
Yeah, kind of face guarding his man a little bit and able to athletically reach, like you said, reach around with the right hand and poke that one away. So good defense in the secondary for the Hearts there.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Brings up a 2nd and 10. These teams 0-1, so somebody's going to be excited at the end of the night with their first win of the season. Again from the shotgun. There's the snap, there's the handoff, and he gets loose up the middle, and he has a first down near the 35-yard line. That's Jacob Williams. And boy, you're seeing almost a great play. And then it ends up being the secondary's got to clean up the mess. Inside the 40 at the 36, so from the 49 to the 36, a gain of 13 yards for Jacob Williams.
Yeah, Jacob's biggest gain of the evening, and in fact the most prolific running play from Mascoutah tonight. So don't want to let them get that going. We've heard good things about Jacob Williams, but his previous 2 carries, the Hearts have been able to hit him at the line of scrimmage or behind.
They're staying in the shotgun. There's the snap. Albers keeps this time. He goes up the middle, eyes to the far side. He has another first down, and he finally gets inside the 20-yard line for another first down before the Hearts can make a stop. Nothing fancy. No razzle-dazzle. They're just running the football.
Yeah,
Blake White finally came up to make the stop for the Hearts.
Blake White.
AJ is quick. He one little juke there in the middle of the run, and that was enough to really set him free.
36 to the 20, Dustin. Gain of 16, 1st and 10, and Mascoutah's on the roll after the Hearts scored, and now Mascoutah jumps. 3 different Mascoutah kids jump. Take your pick on this one.
Yeah, he had a receiver, in fact, streaking down the field. He was certain that the ball had been snapped. So the first penalty of the evening sends Mascoutah back 5 yards.
Dead ball foul back to the 25, and it's 1st and 15 now for the Indians.
After the penalty, the down remains.
They lost 39 to nothing last week. We lost 37 to nothing. Hearts are already on the board tonight, leading at 6-0. Mascoutah romping down the field, though, here. 3:47 to go in the opening quarter. They have the ball 1st and 15 at the Hearts 25. Snap to Albers. He hands it off. Williams coming to the near side. The Hearts try to ankle tackle. Look at Blake White try to hang on. He finally rode him down at about the 15-yard line.
Blake White.
Blake wasn't going to let him go, but he still turned it into a nice gain from the 25 to the 15, a gain of 10. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, White hanging on, and then Alec Morrison coming over to clean him up.
2nd and 5, pardon me. 2nd and 5 situation. They have the ball at the 15-yard line. So the Hearts lead at 6-0, but Mascoutah's trying to change things. They talk it over, bringing in a
Indians have it 2nd and 5.
new Albers had gone over to the sidelines. And now they're going to spread the field. Nobody lining up. He's got a running back on each side of him. There's the handoff to a new kid in the game. He goes to the far side, and the Hearts do a nice job. There's Blake White. Look at him. Stand him up. Knocked him down back at the 20-yard line.
Darius Cooley was the ball carrier.
Nice work by the Hearts. Darius Cooley, the 5'9", 160-pound sophomore, carried that time, number 21. And there is a flag, so let's see what that's about. They're talking to Effingham, and that's a good sign. Hearts may just decline it if it's a penalty on Mascoutah after that loss, Dustin.
Yeah, the flag definitely came out late in the play as he was trying to turn the corner there. So I'm guessing we got a block in the back, a hold of some kind.
Block in the back, Mascoutah, 10-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
All right, so the Hearts will take the penalty and back him up even farther. Still 2nd down's the thing, and the ball's back to the 23. So the line is, they made 2 yards to the 13, then the 10-yard walk-off from the spot of the foul.
The penalty, that makes it
so 2nd and 13. They are at Effingham's 23-yard line now. 3:10 to go, first quarter. Effingham in front, 6-0. Albers again from the shotgun, looking to throw. Here come the Hearts, and down he goes. Down about the 35. Take your pick. Hearts brought the house that time.
Dively on the sack.
Hunter Dively among them, who else? Well, gosh, you'd have to name half the defense to give you credit for everybody got in there. Logan Smith was in there and cast of thousands. Nice work, and the ball's back to the 32 now. So the ball was back to the 25, is that right? 23.
23 to the 32, so yeah,
9-yard loss. Great job by the defense. Now Mascoutah wants time, so let's take a break. 2:42 to go, first quarter. It's Effingham 6, Mascoutah nothing here on 97.9 XFM.
Al's Tire Mart and Electronics Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Effingham's home for Verizon Wireless has 2 locations, car stereo installation and service, Bluetooth and mobile accessories, plus Al's top-notch automotive service will keep your team going all season long. Stop by Al's today.
As far as what else has been going on, Effingham a big volleyball win last night. Good win over Jill Kistner's good Newton team. That's a feather in Effingham's cap, so congratulations to Mindy Boswell and the girls on that win. There's all sorts of activity this weekend. There's volleyball, there's cross country, there's girls tennis, there's baseball, softball, you name it. If it's going on, it's going on this weekend. And fall sports season is the busiest of all. Spring is second. Everybody thinks it's basketball season, but there's nothing busier than fall, with spring sports a close second.
Yeah, as far as number of different sports going on, you're absolutely right.
Let's see what happens. 4th and 22 from Effingham's 32. Big play here with the Hearts in front, 6-0. They've got Albers back in. Here come the Hearts again. He got away once. They're still after him. Here's the pass. It's incomplete, and the Hearts have the ball. Well, that's way more exciting than I thought it needed to be. But it eventually ended up an incomplete pass, and the Hearts will get the ball on downs, 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line.
So they run 3 minutes, 15 seconds off the clock, run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays. But can't get it in the end zone, so Mascoutah still with a goose egg for the season, and the Hearts take over the football.
Effingham in front, 6-0, 2:26 to go, first quarter. Hearts lost 37-0 last week. Mascoutah lost 39-0, so somebody is going to rectify that situation. See what the Hearts can do. Be nice to count. They got to score. They got to stop. Be nice to come back with a nice offensive series here one more time. Hudson Graham's been up under center so far tonight. Parker Sechrist in motion. Now they give it to Vasquez. He got knocked down on one side, goes back to the far side. Look at him go. He's into Mascoutah territory at the 48-yard line. He was stuffed on the near side, had the presence of mind to go to the far side, and turned it into a big game.
Yeah, reverses field, and nobody home on the left side of the line, so a big gain all the way to the Mascoutah 48.
That is a 20-yard gallop for Drew Vasquez, and the Hearts have a new set of downs into Mascoutah territory. Boy, you like that second effort, Dustin.
Absolutely. Longest play from scrimmage for the Hearts this season, and comes at a nice time getting back into Indian territory.
Hearts lined up in the eye this time. Sechrist and then Vasquez. There's the snap. Looking to throw. Coming to the near side. Got a man there. It's caught! Inside the 20, still on his feet near the 15. Heck of a catch out there by Corey Osborne for Effingham. And the Hearts have it 1st and 10 inside the Mascoutah 20.
Remember, Hudson Graham made a nice throw to Osborne the last drive. Couldn't quite hook up with him. That time, another touch throw, put it right where he needed to, and Osborne, great athleticism to go up and get it with a defender on him.
48 to the 17. That's a gain of 31 yards on that pass play. And the Hearts in business again here. 1st and 10 at the Mascoutah 17. Graham up under center. Given to the deep back. That this time is McCabe, and he dives inside the 15, near the 12 before they take him down. And then a late flag.
Tackled by Jacob Williams.
Wow, really late flag.
Yeah, going to be a cheap shot against somebody.
Yeah, there's a Hart player back there being way too disappointed, which means usually that he's the guilty one. Let's see what this is all about. Boy, the flag came well after the play was over. That's too bad because McCabe got some yardage on it. Line of scrimmage is at the 17, and now we'll see what the officials tell us.
Well, yeah, not to mention you're so deep in their territory, it like doubles your field.
Let's see what.
Effingham, 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Blocking the back, so just a late flag, I guess.
So nothing too nefarious, but a 10-yard loss nonetheless. And they'll spot it at the 23. So the gain was from the 17 to the 13, then the 10-yard walk-off, Dustin, back to the 23. So it's 1st and 16. So 1st and 16 now. Still in good shape at the Mascoutah 23-yard line. This time, Graham in the shotgun for the first time of the game. There's the snap. Rolling to the far side and another whistle. And you would suppose it's on the Hearts in a situation like... Yeah.
False start, Effingham. 5-yard mark off, still first down.
Somebody moved too quickly. False start, the indication. So that's another 5 yards. So all of a sudden, it'd be a lot farther from Pater back to the 28 now, and now it'll be 1st and 21, but it's still first down. 1st and 21 now at the 28. I like the 28 part, though. Still inside their 30. Let's see what happens this time. Hudson's going to stay in the shotgun. McCabe beside him in this set. There's the snap. Faked it. Got it back. Dives inside the 30. Did he almost drop it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there definitely was a fake handoff there, but I think that between the two of them, they almost put the ball on the ground, and by the time he recovered, there was just nowhere to go.
So to the 29, so from the 33 to the 20...
Loss of the yard back to the 29-yard line brings up
Sorry, from the 28 back to the 29.
Yeah.
Loss of 1, now it's 2nd and 22. Well, we're going in the wrong direction. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. See if we get one more playoff here before the quarter break. Hudson Graham stays in the shotgun. This time Bosca's beside him. He's looking to throw. Got some time. There's the throw, and it's picked. Boy, it was way underthrown, and it's intercepted. And this may go back for a score. Graham tries to get over, and he makes the tackle to save the touchdown. But a pick from Mascoutah, and he returns it inside Effingham's 35-yard line, and that ends the first quarter. Boy, that ball was way underthrown. Intercepted by Mascoutah, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at Effingham's 35-yard line when the second quarter starts. Back with that in a minute. It's 6-0 Effingham here on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, I'm Jim Heck for Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota in Effingham, a proud sponsor of Effingham Area Sports. We'd like to wish the Effingham Hearts football team and new coach Brett Hefner a safe and successful season. Good luck, Hearts. Come visit us at 2400 South Banker or 24/7 at danheck.com.
You get more than you expect from Dan Hecht.
Ready to begin the second quarter. It's Effingham 6, Mascoutah nothing. But boy, that pick on a badly underthrown ball.
Yeah, we've seen Hudson Graham make a couple of really nice throws. One that he completed for 31 yards, but that one just, I don't know if he lost his grip on it or what, but nowhere close to an Effingham receiver. And then a 40-yard return by Darius Cooley sets up a 35-yard field for the Indians.
So 1st and 10 for Mascoutah at the Hearts 35. That's how we start the second quarter. Here come the Hearts on the blitz. Albers gets away, rolling to the near side. He's still on his feet. Boy, people are missing on tackles, and he got inside the 35 to about the 32 before he finally goes down.
He's got some pretty good escapability there. He's good at dodging those tackles, but yeah, Effingham would love to be able to wrap him up in the backfield sometime.
Jarrett Jones, Logan Smith in on the stop for the Hearts. The ball is advanced to the Hearts 32, a gain of 3, and it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 8 from the Effingham 33.
So from the 35 to the 32, it's 2nd and 7. 11:25 to go, second quarter. Next week we head to Bethalto to play Civic Memorial. This is the Hearts West swing. Everybody they're playing is from Metro this first 3 weeks. See what happens here on 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Albers hands off, and the Hearts had him, and he got away. Moving up the middle, still on his feet near the 20-yard line. Jacob Williams with a nice run for Mascoutah. And a flag and a hold on Mascoutah, and maybe that's why he got so open. So we'll see where they spot it, and they'll bring it back 10 yards from there.
Holding, Mascoutah, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and something.
I think he still picked up some pretty decent yardage before the flag came out, but obviously it still hurts for these guys.
From the 32, he advanced the football to the 26, so he got 6, and then they bring it back 10, Dustin, so it's back to the Hearts 36. And that'll mean it's 2nd and 11. So 2nd and 11 for Mascoutah. Just under 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hearts in front, 6-0. Albers will stay in shotgun. Here's the handoff. And booking over here on the side is Mascoutah, and a nice job there by Drew Vasquez. As long as he doesn't wear out, he's going to keep making plays.
Yeah, it just took Devontre Mascoutah's legs out from underneath him. Mascoutah was the man in motion from the far side, and quick close for Vasquez, and no gain there for Mascoutah.
And came way over to the near side, as it turns out, no gain. So it's 3rd and 11 now. Ball remains at Effingham's 36-yard line.
15 running plays for Mascoutah so far. That's only the 3rd time that it hasn't been either Williams or Albers.
Albers stays in the shotgun here on 3rd and 11. There's the snap, looking to throw. Here come the Hearts. He gets it away, and he overthrew his man. It was nearer Blake White for Effingham. It falls incomplete, but clearly overthrew the intended receiver, Darius Cooley. And that stops the clock with 10:01 to go in the second quarter, brings up 4th and 11.
That was kind of an oh crap throw from A.J. Albers, because he saw. Effingham's brought a lot of pressure tonight. They have been able to get to him. He's been able to sidestep that a lot, but that was a designed pass play. He just didn't have time to ever pick out a receiver.
So 4th and 11. Obviously, they'll go for it inside the Hearts 40. Let's see what happens. Looking for a big stop here. Vasquez back playing center field. He did a lot of that to great success last season for the Hearts. They're going to punt. And it's a weak punt, and it's off the side of his foot, and it goes out about the 10. So let's see where this is officially spotted. So Albers, I thought he dropped back a little far for a shotgun as it turns out. The ball ends up out of bounds, and they're going to score it inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, Dustin. So from the 36 to the 14, a punt of 22 yards. Of course, you're not going for distance there. So the Hearts will start a new set of downs at the 14-yard line with 9:55 to go in the second quarter, and there's a water break, and that's a wise decision by the officials. They called an official timeout, and so a water break on a steaming night. Nobody's going to be needing that water more than those kids.
Yeah, that's something that got put into motion by HSA a couple of years ago, I think, during a particularly hot September early in the season. They said that they would give the officials the freedom to decide if they needed to get a water break here and there, and this certainly would qualify. Temperatures in the 90s during the daytime, and these kids are wearing all kinds of equipment, running around all over the place. I mean, it's hot enough for us just sitting here. I can't imagine being down there doing what they're doing right now.
So the water break is kind of like a bonus timeout, and they get to get hydrated. Hearts will start a new set of downs at their own 14-yard line. Bottom line is the Hearts held again.
Their defense has stepped up with the help of some penalties both times, but they've given Mascoutah some short fields, and Mascoutah still hasn't found its way into the end zone.
6-0 Effingham, 9:55 to go second quarter. Let's see what happens. Graham back up under center here, this close to the end zone. There's the pitch to McCabe, still on his feet, and he's out across the 15-yard line. Near the 18-yard line. Let's see where the spot is here. Maybe the 17. I might have been a little too greedy. 17-yard line? 16-yard line is what they tell me on the board. So a gain of 2, and it's 2nd and 8. So a gain of 2 for Jordan McCabe, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Tackler on the last play was Prashant.
Getting not a lot of room on that pitch play from McCabe around the right end. Defense closed on him in a hurry, and he just wasn't able to break free.
Hearts have Jacob Miller split out here to the near side now. Shift Sechrist. Graham rolling. They're after him, and he gets tripped just as he was letting the ball go, and it's intercepted, and Mascoutah's going to run it back for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Indians.
The pick credit to Christian Lugo, a 5'9", 175-pound senior. You could just see that happening, and it was like a train wreck, and there was nothing you could do about it. Graham was rolling to the near side to make the throw, and just about the time he wanted to let it go, somebody grabbed his ankle, and that affected the throw, and he threw it right into the lap of Lugo, who runs it back for the score, and that ties the game 6-6.
About a 16-yard return for Lugo for the touchdown, and evens things up.
6-6 comes with 9:02 to go in the second quarter, and it looks as if they'll kick for 1 here, which would give them the lead, and that the Hearts were unsuccessful their extra point try. So Albers will hold here on the kick. There's the placement. The kick is up, and the kick looks good and is good. Extra point credited to Cole Junker, who's a freshman. Cole Junker, number 49, with the extra point. And that makes it 7-6, Mascoutah. 9:02 to go. Second quarter, back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Stop by Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today and check out the all-new Jeep Renegade. Rugged, fun, and affordable, the Renegade joins the legendary Jeep family with the classic Wrangler, the Jeep Patriot and Compass, Cherokee, and the luxurious Grand Cherokee. Find yours today at Effingham's home for Jeep. Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
All right, back at Klosterman Field. Doesn't take long to dissect that play. It was a 16-yard pick. Kick was good, and it's 7-6 Mascoutah. Comes with 9:02 to go in the second quarter. We had told you earlier Illinois is starting their football season against Kent State. Word is there's a storm in Champaign. Dustin has it on good authority. That ball is squib kicked. I'm not even sure they meant to. The ball is fallen on by the Hearts, and Effingham's going to end up with pretty good field position outside the 35-yard line. I'm not sure what was that.
I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but that was Jacob Conrad who fell on it and was able to secure the football. So a nice opening field position for the Hearts thanks to just either a squib kick or a whiff.
I think he left a divot. Anyway, Jacob Miller, one of the sophomores for the Hearts, fell on the football, and the Hearts have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So that's 7-6 Mascoutah now after the pick for the score. So we'll keep you abreast of what's going on at Champaign. Illinois is supposed to be playing Kent State. That game's supposed to start right after 8 o'clock, but they're saying they're wanting people to go inside. There's a storm in Champaign. We'll keep you up to date on that. Here's a handoff and a nice run on first down. Out near the 45-yard line, Drew Vasquez had a good head of steam up and a good gain on first down for Effingham. They'll score it at the 44-yard line. Gain of 8. That'll make it 2nd and 2.
Yeah, 8-yard gains on first down. Take as much of that as we can get. Really opens things up for what you can call here on second down.
We'll remind you again, as far as tomorrow, if you're going down to Mascoutah, they're going to play a frost-off game at 10. Then they're going to play 2 freshman quarters. Mascoutah just doesn't have enough kids to play both a freshman and a sophomore game tomorrow. Here's the handoff, a fumble actually, and it was recovered by the Hearts. Sechrist recovered it, fell on it, and it ends up at the 45, and the Hearts actually got a yard out of the deal. So that makes it 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they're telling me that they are being asked to leave the stadium, so...
Holy cow.
Or they're being evacuated from the stadium. I'm getting text messages from people there. I'm not getting the whole story.
So that's at Memorial Stadium in Champaign. We're fine here. Here's the handoff. First down and then some. Vasquez takes it across midfield into Mascoutah territory. Big head of steam from the 45 of Effingham. Carries it to the 48 of Mascoutah. That's a 7-yard gallop, and the Hearts have a new set of downs. 7:49 to go, second quarter. Mascoutah in front after the interception for a touchdown. 7-6 Indians. But the Hearts are driving now back into Mascoutah territory. Got to seal the deal, though. Last drive was rolling. Got interrupted by a pick. Let's see what happens here. Going to throw. Graham got a man. There's Osborne. Incomplete. He was after it. And a nice bit of defense out there, too, by Glenn Gibbons, the junior from Mascoutah. It ends up out of bounds, incomplete, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Clock stopped to 7:27 to go before halftime.
Yeah, the same kind of throw they've tried to make in Corey Osborne's direction 2 or 3 times now. Came up with a big gain on one of those, but a couple other times it's come up empty.
Got the eye this time. Sechrist at the fullback spot. Vasquez, or McCabe, I guess that is, back in the fullback spot, and he gets it inside the 45 on the run. So a decent gain, but it's going to bring up still considerable yardage for the Hearts. Call it the 45. So a gain of 3. And that will make it
45-yard line.
3rd and about 6. 3rd and 7, yeah. 3rd and 7, 6.5, 6 3/4.
A long 6.
It certainly is.
Or a short 7.
There you go. That sounds better. All right, let's see what happens. 3rd and a few here. Graham up under center. They send Sechrist in motion. Here's the handoff. Nope. You're going to keep it. Roll into the near side. Wants to throw. Can't throw. They take him down shy of the 40. That's going to bring up 4th and about 3. Ball scored at the 41, Dustin, so a gain of 4. Well, let me double check here. Yeah, now they're marking it at the 41. So a gain of 4, and that'll make it 4th and about 3. Need to get inside the 38 of Mascoutah for a first down. Obviously, the Hearts will go for it here on 4th and 3 at Mascoutah's 41-yard line. 7-6 Mascoutah. 6:10 to go before halftime.
You mentioned Graham was looking to throw, but really just didn't ever have a chance. Got flushed out of the pocket in a hurry. Trying to throw on the run, never a good idea unless you have to. And getting 4 yards out of the deal, not so bad.
Cody Line, Jacob Miller split out to the far side, and now everybody's moving. The ball's loose. And finally, the Hearts say, hey, we ought to pick that up as live football.
Well, yeah, okay. So apparently Hudson thought that it was an offsides play. He thought that the defense came offside, so he just spikes the football to keep himself from taking a shot. Once he spikes it, he's given up on the play.
And that's it. That's 4th down. That's the play. There was no penalty. Mascoutah gets the ball on downs. Well, Got to let the officials call the game.
Yeah, there were no whistles, so you got to, that's kind of a football adage, right? Play to the whistle.
Right.
And there never was one, so you can think what happened out there, but obviously that's, in this case, that's not what it was at all.
So it's an incomplete pass, as it turns out. And Mascoutah will get it 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate.
5:46 remaining.
7-6 Mascoutah. 5:46 to go before the half. And we'll see whether that gives the Indians a shot of life here. Remember, the only score they've scored was on that interception inside the Hearts' 25-yard line, so they've had their own problems. See what happens here. They run it up the middle, and boy, did Albers get clobbered. Hello, Griffin Page. He may want to turn the page after that. Holy cow, what a collision. 2nd and 11 as he lost a yard back to the 40. Wow.
A couple times the Griffin Page has rung Albers up.
40-yard line, that brings up 2nd.
Wow. So a loss of 1 for Albers, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, we were talking about people at Memorial Stadium in Champaign at the Illinois football game that were being evacuated from Memorial Stadium.
He says evacuated from their seats under the stadium.
All right.
So I'm getting clarification now.
All right.
I was going to say, it doesn't make much sense to tell people to leave the stadium, go out in the elements.
Then they're out in the parking lot where there's no protection. They're going to throw. It is caught, but the receiver had to go to his knees to make the catch, Devontre Machado, and there's a late flag. The pass is complete out across the 40 to the 44-yard line. So from the 40 to the 44, a gain of 4, but now let's see what the flag's about. Oh, an inadvertent flag.
3rd and 7 from the 44.
I say inadvertent stuff, so see, I guess that's an analogy there.
I guess so.
So the
as long as it's not a penalty against Effingham, I'm okay with it. 4-yard play. Go ahead.
There you go. From the 40 to the 44, and that'll make it 3rd and 7. So let's see what happens here. They're at their own 44. There's the snap. Plenty of time to throw this time, and it is complete and headed down the sidelines for a touchdown is Mascoutah. Nice catch and run after the catch. And was it Jason King? Yeah, Jason King. Picked it at about, Dustin, the 40? And took it to the house right down the far sideline. And it's 13-6 Mascoutah.
Yep, just hit his man in stride. That's the first person besides Devontre Machado to catch a pass, and what a time to do it, a 56-yard touchdown play.
From their 44 to the house, 56-yard touchdown pass. And that makes it 13-6, and they're going to kick again. Again, this is Cole Junker, the freshman, to kick from Albers' hold. Kicks up, kick looks good, and the kick is good, and it's 14-6 Mascoutah. The score comes with 4:21 to go in the second quarter. Back with a kickoff in a minute. It's 14-6 Mascoutah leading Effingham here on 97.9 XFM.
Northside Ford in Effingham is proud to be a sponsor of high school sports. Check out the new F-150. The future of tough is here today, so you can own work now like never before. Stop by and take a test drive. Contact Northside Ford today or visit them online at effinghamford.com.
All right, that scoring drive, 3 plays, 59 yards, took a minute 25, highlighted by the 56-yard pass play from A.J. Albers to, help me out, Dustin.
That was, it was Jason King, number 25.
That's what I get for not writing it down.
And in the meantime,
and then the kick is good, and then that extends the lead to 14-6. And now what happened?
Another squib kick. I think at this point it's safe to say maybe Cole Yunker is doing this on purpose, but the Hearts are going to get it at their own 41-yard line again.
I guess it doesn't give the Hearts a chance for a big return, but it sure gives them decent field position to start the drive. Here they have it 1st and 10 at their 41.
4:19 remaining in the half.
But the Hearts are looking up at a 14-6 deficit now with 4:19 to go before halftime. Let's see what happens this time as Hudson Graham with a handoff and a nice run up the middle by Vasquez out across the 45 to the 40.
Tackled by Darius Cooley.
7-yard line. From the 41 to the 47, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Gets Vasquez up to 48 yards on 9 carries. He has, of course, been doing the bulk of the running for the Hearts tonight.
And I think that might beat his total for last week.
It had to be close because they didn't have many more rushing yards than that.
Hand off to the deep back. It's Vasquez again. Drew dives and drives and might have got another yard. Let's see. Line of scrimmage was the 47. Give him a yard to the 48.
Tackled by Reed Roberts.
That'll make it 3rd and 4. So 3rd and 4 for the Hearts at their 48-yard line.
Gain up to the 48.
3:25 to go before the break. Next week we go to Bethalto to play Civic Memorial. 7 o'clock kickoff. Hear it right here where you're listening, or watch Wayne's video replay.
I recommend you do both.
Now there's a good way to celebrate. Hudson Graham rolls out to the near side. Pass complete out here to Parker Sechrist, and they have the first down. Is still driving, gets it inside the 40, across midfield, near the 45-yard line. Bottom line is it's a first down for the Hearts.
It's a first down, Effingham.
From the Effingham 48 to the Mascoutah 47. That should be a 5-yard gain in anybody's math. And it's 1st and 10 for the Hearts. Now the Hearts have 2 timeouts remaining this half.
Just nice to get that first down and keep the clock running, keep the chains moving.
Graham stays under center this time. There's Vasquez, sprints his way across the 45 to the 44. So a gain of 3. That'll make it 2nd and 7. So the Hearts moving the football. Well, now they're scored at the 45, pardon me. Gain of 2. It's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 down to the 45.
2:35 remaining before the half. Again, the Hearts do have a couple of timeouts to work with here before the break. Halftime, we'll recap the scoring and the scores from around the area and all the stats. So stay with us here for the Compass Advisory Group halftime show. Graham up under center, looking to throw. He lofts it out there. He's got Osborne. Caught it! What a heck of a catch by Corey Osborne. First down, Hearts at the 19. Woo-hoo! Went right up over the Mascoutah defender, Glenn Gibbons, and picked it away from him.
Yeah, you could tell that Hudson Graham feels really comfortable throwing that on one-on-one coverage to Corey Osborne, and he feels comfortable that Osborne's going to go up and get it, which he's done a couple times. A couple tough catches for him.
45 to the 19, 26 yards, first down. Hearts inside the Mascoutah 20. Up under center again. Hand off to the deep back. Trouble on the handoff, and that let Mascoutah get there, and the Hearts end up losing on this play. It's Vasquez, I think, or is it McCabe? Jordan McCabe carried. Hearts going to call time. It's to the 21, so a loss of 2 on that play, which was kind of slow developing. A little trouble on the handoff. Hearts call time. Minute 56. No, that's their second timeout. Minute 56 to go. Back in a minute here on 97.9 XFM.
Al's Tire Mart and Electronic Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Effingham's home for Verizon Wireless has 2 locations, car stereo installation and service, Bluetooth and mobile accessories. Plus, Al's top-notch automotive service will keep your team going all season long. Stop by Al's today.
Second and 12. Hearts with the ball at the Mascoutah 21. Graham handoff to Vasquez. He got tripped up and maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and maybe 10. And we're at 1:45 left. The Hearts do have a timeout left. The official misspoke. They do have a timeout left. They're going to give him 1 to the 20, Dustin. So it's 3rd and 11. So 3rd and 11 for the Hearts at Mascoutah's 20. Boy, I tell you, if I'm Sean Zaruzan, I may be getting the kicking legs sharpened up here. 3rd and 11. Hearts would love to get something on the board here. Graham, 3rd and 11 at Mascoutah's 20. From the shotgun here. With Vasquez by his side. Graham rolls to the far side. Look, and there's the throw, and it's incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he had Cody Lyon coming across from the near side across the field and tried to throw it to him. Ended up throwing it behind him into the end zone. So, yeah, an incomplete pass and brings up a 4th down.
20, 30, might be about a 35-yard field goal try.
Yeah, it would be a healthy attempt, that's for sure.
Absolutely. As it is, the Hearts have it at the 20, so they'll probably go for the whole enchilada here. They can get it inside the 10 and get a 1st down. But it's 4th down. You gotta get something done right here with 1:10 to go before halftime. It's 14-6 Mascoutah. Hearts would love to score here. Graham up under center. Looking to throw. Here comes Mascoutah. He's got some time. He gets away from one. Still on his feet. Still driving. Gets it inside the 15, but that's not going to be enough for a 1st down. So the ball will go over to Mascoutah on downs with just outside a minute to go before halftime.
1:02 remaining in the half.
As it turns out, it wasn't really a busted play. He got away from one tackle. Turned it into a decent gain, as it turned out. From the 20, he got it inside the 15 to the 13-yard line, so give him 7. And that's where Mascoutah will have it 1st and 10 with 1:02 to go before halftime, leading the Hearts 14-6.
Boy, I'll tell you, his life might have flashed before his eyes for a second there. He had a guy come streaking at him, just did manage to sidestep and take just a glancing blow and picked up a few more yards after that.
Mascoutah's really deep in their territory. I see if they just take a knee here, and they do. I had a feeling. I mean, they're ahead. All kinds of horrible stuff could happen here, so they're just going to take a knee, and that's going to end the half.
Outside of just breaking one open, the only way you're going to get the ball down the field in this amount of time is to put it in the air, and you put it in the air, you start taking the risk of turning it over. You got the lead, might as well just hang with it.
They'll have to take one more knee, and then we'll head to the locker rooms for halftime. Down to 34 at 15 on the play clock, so they'll make sure they get it under 25, and then they can start the play, and then we'll head to the locker rooms here down to 23, so they'll take the knee, and that'll be the half. So, again, Mascoutah takes a couple of knees. That's the end of the half. At the half, it's Mascoutah 14, Effingham 6. Dustin's halftime stats. We'll get scores from Matt, and we'll talk about the other 8,000 things going on this weekend. Back with a halftime show courtesy of Compass Advisory Group in a minute. At the half, Mascoutah 14, Effingham 6 here on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, I'm Jim Heck for Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota in Effingham, a proud sponsor of Effingham area sports. We'd like to wish the Effingham Hearts football team and new coach Brett Hefner a safe and successful season. Good luck, Hearts. Come visit us at 2400 South Banker or 24/7 at danheck.com.
You get more than you expect from Dan Hecht.
Let's talk about football because the Hearts are back and ready to receive here. Trailing 14-6. Let's see what the second half brings. Next week, again, we're at Bethalto. 7 o'clock kickoff on 97.9 XFM. Don't forget, we've got a big weekend of race action, as we'll have a Xfinity race at 6:30 tomorrow night, and then the Sprint Cup race is at 4:30 on Sunday. Hear those on your home for NASCAR, KJ Country at 102.3. Other than that, not a lot going on.
Different kicker.
Yes, indeed. Tall lad, and he kicks it a little farther. That is Ethan Mayberry, a senior, and the Hearts recover it somewhere inside the 25, down near the 20. And let's see what the second half brings. Hearts still just down 14-6, so let's see what happens. I think I said that more than once.
You know, Effingham still hasn't been able to actually return a kickoff yet. They've all been squibs that they've had to fall on, or in that case, it kind of just bounced away from people toward the sideline. So 3 kickoffs, none of them, still no actual returns.
I guess Mascoutah minimizes the damage there, possibility of the Hearts returning one for a score.
Yeah, it's not like it's hurt them. I mean, I'm not trying to say they're doing anything wrong. It's just, it's been of note.
1st and 10 at the 23. That's where Effingham will start this drive to start the second half. Trailing 14-6, they sort of bunch the huddle here, and up the gut they give it, and that's Drew Vasquez, and he gets it well out across the 25 and close to the 30. Good gain on first down.
Vasquez, a dozen carries in the first half, gets right back in on the action here and after the break, and breaks off a few yards.
To the 28. Gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5. Just into the second half. Both teams got shut out last week, both by a team from Breeze. So we'll see if we can heal that up. Graham's going to stay up under center here. There's the handoff. And spinning and driving and diving is Vasquez, and Drew got it to the 30. Gain of 2. That'll make it 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Justin Stevens.
I'm sorry.
It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 30.
Okay, so 3rd and 3 at the 30 for Effingham. Cody Line comes over to the sidelines, gets the play. He'll chug back to the huddle. Hearts have tried a few kids. Looking for something that'll click here. Got their touchdown from the 1, but they've had some sustained drives. Let's see what happens here. Up under center on 3rd and 3. Vasquez drives and dives, and he's out across the 35, and the Hearts have a first down.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of running from Drew there. Good second effort, able to get those chains moving, and that's nice. I mean, get the football first here in the second half. You want to sustain a drive a little bit.
It is out to the 37-yard line. So from the 30 to the 37, a gallop of 7, and plenty enough for a new first down. So the Hearts will continue the drive. See if they can prolong this opening drive of the second half. Trailing 14-6. Graham stays up under center. Sechrist there. Now they hand it off to deep back. That's McCabe, and Jordan gets near the 40 before they drive him back. See where they give him. I think they're going to give him to the 40. Let's see. Yeah, spot of the football is Ryan knows the football on the 40, a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd and 7.
McCabe kind of found himself a little flat-footed whenever he took that handoff there, and made a move to his left, ended up ultimately running it to the right, but still managed to get 3 yards out of it, even on kind of a slow developing play.
Graham stays up under center, hand off to the deep back, and I'm not sure who that is. I'll have to double check, honestly, folks. He gets it across the 40 to the 41. Let's see who comes out of the scrum there. It's McCabe again to the 41. So 1, gain of 1. And it's 3rd and 6. So the Hearts keeping it on the ground here. A little trouble with the air game late in the first half. Earlier in the first half, some nice gains. Denton's going to come out here, split wide to the near side. And then Blake White split out to the top of your screen, as it were. Graham's going to throw from the shotgun across the middle. He got hit. It's dropped. Almost another interception, but it is dropped by Christian Lugo.
Yeah, he's already got one pick today, and he could taste that one, but bounced out of his hands.
So that will bring up a 4th and 6 from the 41, and the Hearts are going to kick. So the Hearts are going to punt here on 4th and 6 from their own 41-yard line. Logan Smith's going to punt for the Hearts. Taking his time, gets it away off the front of the foot. It's going to be a good roll, and it's going to turn out great for the Hearts. It goes out of bounds about the Mascoutah 27. So 28. So from the 41 to the 28, got a 31-yard punt. And 1st and 10 for Mascoutah at the 28. Had a couple of people let me know that there was a stretcher over on the far sidelines. I believe that's not for a player. I think that's for somebody at the game. So one of the Mascoutah fans, I believe. So we'll hope things go well for them. 1st and 10 for Mascoutah at their 28. From the shotgun, A.J. Albers has been a busy lad. There's a pitch play. Boy, that was dangerous, but Williams caught it, and he's still on his feet. He collided, and then that slowed him down, and they take him down about the 30. So a long developing play doesn't net them much. Page came over and finished him off. Spotted at the 30, a gain of 2, and that'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, an awful lot of work for Williams to only pick up 2 yards on Mascoutah's initial offensive play of the second half. He sets him up with a 8-yard 2nd and 8 situation.
14-6 Mascoutah. 8:15 to go, third quarter, on a steaming night here at Klosterman Field. Faking the throw. Now he goes deep with it. He's got a man there. He caught it, and it's see you later unless the secondary can catch him. And somebody does take him down about the 15-yard line. Blake White saves the touchdown. But wow, what a pass play. And Glenn Gibbons was wide open.
Yeah, the only thing that slowed him down there was he had to turn around and wait for the ball to get there. Didn't quite hit him in stride, so he wasn't able to take off. You hit him in stride, nobody gets within 5 yards of him. But as it is, he had to slow down for it a little bit. Still a huge gain.
55, 56-yard completion to the Heart's 15-yard line. Wow. That's a dagger in the heart. Pun intended. 1st and 10 at Effingham's 15. Crowd quiet out there at Klosterman Field. See if we can get that defense fired up. Taking their time, here's the handoff, and the Hearts stuff it. Nice work that time. Handoff to Jacob Williams, and they drive him back out past the 20. Let's see where they're going to give them as far as initial penetration.
Tackled by Alec Morrissey along with Griffin Page.
Morrissey and Page. Page has about a dozen stops already, and we're just into the second half. Call it the 18-yard line. Get a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 at the 18.
Back to the 18-yard line makes it 2nd and 13.
14-6 Mascoutah. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Boy, that was a big pass play. Gosh.
Yeah, and he was wide open down the field. Definitely a mix-up in the coverage there for the Hearts.
Albers from the shotgun. Low snap, but he has it. Now a lot of trouble, and down goes Albers. Back out near the 25-yard line. Good work. Who got in there? Let's see. I'll pick up a couple of numbers for you. Congratulations to Hunter Dively and Frank Snyderjohn teamed up on that stop. Frankie's a sophomore and getting some good minutes for this Hearts ball club. Back to the 22. So a loss of
22-yard line. Now making it
4. So it's 3rd and 17. So this drive's going in the right way.
Yeah, we've seen this Hearts defense stiffen up in these situations a few times tonight.
Albers from the shotgun, low snap, but he has it. Here they come. Oh, he went right through the middle of them. Now they take him down. He's still well shy of a first down. But Albers could have been stopped for a huge loss. As it is, the football ends up at the 18. So from the 22 to the 18, it ends up a gain of 4, and it's 4th down and still 13 yards to go.
Tackler on the last play was Parker Sechrist.
So 4th and 13 at the 18. Sechrist got the stop for the Hearts. They're going to try a field goal. They're going to kick from, they're lining up for it anyway, from the 24, be a 34-yard attempt. There's the snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it's way off the mark. I don't know if anybody got a hand on it or not, but it's no good, and the Hearts hope. So Effingham will get the ball 1st and 10 on their 18-yard line. They did try the kick, but
Been asked to announce that the concession
it was shortened to the left.
For at least another 10 minutes will be closed. The concession
Yeah, that one never got more than about 3.5 feet off the ground, actually. So short, bit of it. Might have shanked it a little bit.
And so it ends up empty. And once again, the defense bent but didn't break. So the Hearts are still within 14-6. Come on, offense. Let's get something going here. 5:39 to go in the third quarter. Hearts headed to Bethalto next week to Civic Memorial, 7 o'clock start. Word is from the sidelines, thank you, Wayne, a fan fainted at the concession stand.
Officials time
So
out.
there you go.
Water break.
So a water break here, according to the officials. It sounds like a good idea to me. 5:39 to go third quarter. We're back in a minute. It's Mascoutah 14, Effingham 6. You're on 97.9 XFM.
Stop by Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today and check out the all-new Jeep Renegade. Rugged, fun, and affordable, the Renegade joins the legendary Jeep family with the classic Wrangler, the Jeep Patriot and Compass, Cherokee, and the luxurious Grand Cherokee. Find yours today at Effingham's home for Jeep. Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
5:39 left in the third quarter. It's Mascoutah 14, Effingham 6 by the Hearts. And if you have a grandchild that plays offense for Effingham, I hope you don't think we're heaping scoring on the offense, but the defense has done their job tonight. Just got to get a score. Graham across the middle. It is incomplete. A nice effort by Osborne. Tried to dive for it and grab it against two defenders. Graham actually threw where he had to, otherwise it would have got intercepted. As it is, it's incomplete, and it brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it ended up being just short of the spot that Corey Osborne was at when it got to him. But yeah, like you said, with the two defenders in the area, put it anywhere else, and you're risking a turnover.
All right, so it's 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 5:33 to go in the third quarter. Hearts from their 18-yard line. There's Vasquez. Drew's got a big opening. They got him a hole that time. First down out across the 30-yard line.
Looks like he picks up a first down.
Nice job of following. He's blocking. Good work by the boys on the left side of the line. And it's out across the 30 for a new set of downs for the Hearts. Scored at the 32-yard line from the 17 to the 32. 15 yards for Mr. Vasquez.
It's up to 78 yards on 16 carries tonight. Leading rusher in the ball game.
Cody Line back in the game for Effingham. He's helping with the shuttle service this week. Hearts bring out split to the near side here. Jacob Miller. See what happens. Rolling to the near side. Graham looking. Now he tucks it in. He's got a good field to run. He's still on his feet. Out across the 45. First down, Effingham. Boy, some nice broken field running by the Hearts quarterback, Hudson Graham. Miller did what he could to get out front there, and Wyatt Keith at the tight end spot came up there to block too. That's a nice run out to the 47-yard line. Gain of 15 for Hudson Graham.
So the Hearts break off back-to-back first down runs, double-digit yardage, just like that, approaching midfield.
So let's see what happens. 1st and 10 at their own 47. Hearts only trail 14-6. Up under center, Graham looking. Deep man Vasquez. Drew dives and pounds his way across midfield. Wow.
Like a missile.
He is exactly that.
A very compact but powerful missile.
From the 47 to the Mascoutah 49, a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Yeah, we're talking about Drew. Drew checks in at 5'8" and 170. Maybe 170. He has a lot of taters. Boy, I tell you, he can hit you.
The 49.
All right, let's see what happens. 2nd and 6 at the Mascoutah 49. This time it's McCabe up the middle. He's inside the 45 before they slow him down. So little by little, they're chipping away here.
And McCabe, 5'9", 155, so he's not huge either. Hope these guys stay in one piece all season more than anything.
That's the hope. From the 49 to the 44, a gain of 5, and it'll make it 3rd and about a long 1 here.
It'll be 3rd and a long yard.
Still just down 14-6. Boy, you think you get a score, you're in good shape, get the 2-point conversion, you got this thing tied up. Graham stays up under center here on 3rd and 1. There's the handoff up the gut. McCabe dives, had to go off his feet, and I don't think he made it, but let's see. I'm checking the sideline official. I don't think he made it. It's going to be 4th and really, really short. But the officials called time. There's a player down at midfield for Mascoutah, and so they call time to get somebody out to take a look at this man. I couldn't see, but it was about the time McCabe went airborne that a Mascoutah kid went down. And so we'll see what's the status of this young man. He's rolling. That's always good. You know, and I hope that doesn't sound mean, but Dustin, bottom line is I like to see him moving.
Yeah, because
that's the fear is that it's something, and they can't move.
Yeah, something neck or back related.
You betcha.
Yep, for sure. But you're right. All eyes were on McCabe, because when you see a running back go airborne, you kind of hold your breath and hope that nobody else decides to come in and maybe help keep him in the air for a little bit longer. So that certainly, I'm sure, was an uneasy moment for the Effingham sideline.
So they've got the young man on his back now. He's good. They just were checking. Now he's up and he's on his feet.
Lugo.
Very good. The young man that had the big interception earlier tonight.
I would like to see that.
The interception for the touchdown. Glad he's won. In fact, he's running over to the huddle.
Yeah, I'm sure his teammates are glad to see him still out there. He has had quite an impact on this game, and now we will get the measurements. Everybody's getting a chance to catch their breath a little bit out there.
So it's very close.
He's going to be a little bit short, I think.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be fourth and a micrometer. Chain gang doing a good work. Kevin Allen hands it over to the official. And the official says, yeah, it is just short. So chain gang will let them get it back over here to a hash mark. And then they'll trundle off the field. Nice work by that chain gang. Keeping things in line. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Mascoutah in front of the Hearts, 14-6. Next week we go to Bethalto to Civic Memorial. So we started with Breeze Mater Dei. Now we're playing Mascoutah. Now we go to Bethalto. Got the definite Metro East flavor here the first 3 weeks of the season. After that we go to Charleston.
Might get Sechrist to touch here. Short yardage situation.
Yeah, use that fullback here and see what happens.
In years past, you'd see the fullback get a lot of action.
Yeah.
Things are slightly different this time.
Sechrist is in at the fullback spot. Deep backs Vasquez. Let's see what happens here. Or run your quarterback, and that's what they do, and they do get the first down. Hudson Graham just bowed his neck, and they take it to close to the 40, and the Hearts get the first down. There you go.
Nice extended drive now. The Hearts about 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this thing, and 2 or 3 first downs. The third first down of this drive, and they're moving it right down the field.
Give him 4. Nose of the football just shy of the 40-yard line. They needed less than a yard, and they got 4. So just shy of Mascoutah's 40-yard line. The Hearts continue this drive. New set of downs. Graham will stay up under center here on 1st and 10. Now the Hearts check the sidelines. Hearts have to call timeout.
Timeout, Effingham.
Yes, they do. Timeout, Hearts. 2:56 to go. Third quarter. It's Mascoutah 14, Effingham 6. Back in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Northside Ford in Effingham is proud to be a sponsor of high school sports. Check out the new F-150. The future of tough is here today, so you can own work now like never before. Stop by and take a test drive. Contact Northside Ford today or visit them online at effinghamford.com.
All right, the Hearts called time. They leave themselves with 2 now in the game. 14-6 Mascoutah. Hearts have a new set of downs here on Mascoutah as well, just shy of their 40-yard line to start this drive. Let's see what happens. Graham up under center. Deep back Vasquez has it. Good run for Drew. Gets it inside the 35, and he's near the 30 by the time he finally goes down. Very near another first down. So now, all of a sudden, Dustin, line's starting to get some holes made.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be going out on a limb to say that this has been Effingham's best possession of the season. They have strung together a lot of nice plays, and they've been moving those chains consistently.
From the 41 to the 32, a gain of 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Nice run there. Matt says Storm's still delaying the Illini game. It was supposed to start at just after 8, and big storms in Urbana, so no Illini action against Kent State yet. Thank you, Matthew. 2nd and 1 here for the Hearts at the Mascoutah 32. Graham to the deep back. That's Vasquez, and Drew has the first down. He's inside the 30. And that should be plenty enough for a first down.
Tackle made by Reed Roberts.
The official says, yeah, move those chains. There you go. Nice sustained drive here.
Yeah, remember this possession began all the way back at the Effingham 20. They've moved it to the Mascoutah 29 after that gain for Vasquez, and that's their 4th first down of the possession.
Cody Line split down here to the near side. Denton out split wide to the far side. See what happens here on 1st and 10. Gonna throw. There's his man. It's Line. He's got it inside the 10. 1st and goal for Effingham.
You know, Line reached down with one hand to initially make that catch. Secured it with both hands, but to start with, it was a little bit of a one-hand catch down around the waist. We've seen some great concentration, athleticism from the Hearts receivers.
Good to the 8. From the 32 to the 8, a gain of 24 yards, and it's 1st and goal for Effingham at the Mascoutah 8-yard line. What a pretty pass play. Boy, just floated it out there, and Line was able to get the job done. Hearts line up in the eye on 1st and goal at the 8. The deep back, Vasquez got it. They hit Drew hard, but he gets to the 5 anyway, so some positive yardage. Should be right about the 5-yard line, so 2nd and goal at the 5, a gain of 3 for Vasquez. With a minute 22 to go in the third quarter. Hearts looking to get a score, and 2-point conversion would tie this thing up.
Drew creeping up to the century mark, 97 yards on 20 carries for him. Effingham has put together a long drive, as we mentioned, up to 11 plays by my count.
2nd and goal at the 5. Hudson Graham up under center. Hand off to the deep back. Vasquez on his horse, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Effingham. That makes it a 14-12 game on the 5-yard touchdown run by Drew Vasquez. You would assume, you're not supposed to do that, the Hearts will go for 2 here and for the tie. Let's see what Coach Hefner's thinking here.
I can't imagine any reason why they wouldn't. I think it's a pretty safe assumption on your part.
14-12. The Hearts are back within 2, just under a minute left in the third quarter. And let's see. Yeah, they're going to line up for 2. In the eye, same set. Sechrist at the fullback. Vasquez at the tailback. Hudson under center, going to throw for 2. They throw, and it is dove for, and it is caught for a 2-point conversion, and we're tied.
Grant Wolf, maybe?
I think it's Denton.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Tucker
you're
Denton.
Right.
Tucker Denton, number 84, makes the grab, and I had to wait on the official, and he finally signaled good. We're tied. 57 seconds left. Third quarter, it's Effingham 14, Mascoutah 14 here on 97.9 XFM.
Al's Tire Martin Electronic Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Effingham's home for Verizon Wireless has 2 locations: car stereo installation and service, Bluetooth and mobile accessories. Plus, Al's top-notch automotive service will keep your team going all season long. Stop by Al's today.
12 plays, 80 yards, 4:42 that drive, culminated by the 5-yard touchdown run by Drew Vasquez. The pass is complete to Denton on the 2-point conversion, and the Hearts have tied it up here with Mascoutah 14-14 with 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Kickoff inside the 20 at about the 17. It's returned out near the 35-yard line. So a good return.
Kick return.
And it is returned by Darius Cooley to the 34-yard line. That's where Mascoutah will set it up 1st and 10.
Blake White along with Jordan McCabe.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Jordan McCabe, Blake White in on the stop for the Hearts.
With 51 seconds remaining.
So the Hearts scored first. Mascoutah scored twice. Hearts have come back to knot this one up 14-all with 51 seconds left in the third quarter.
It becomes a very big defensive possession for Effingham here. You would love to just take the football right back while momentum's on your side.
They set it up in the shotgun. A.J. Albers gets the snap. There's the handoff and headed to the far sideline, and now turning it up, and he's out across the 35 is Devontre Machado. He eventually gets to about the 31, and then a flag got thrown late. Let's see what that's about.
Holding
on Mascoutah. Good news here. They're going to mark it from the 31.
Preliminary indication was a block in the back.
Excuse me, from the 36. So it looks like a 1-yard gain on the play, Dustin, and then a 10-yard walk-off, which should take it back to the 20.
Offense, 10-yard walk-off, still first down.
So 1-yard gain to the 26. Well, they're going to take it back to 25. So the Hearts got an 11-yard penalty out of that. I'm not telling. Well, except you. You all know. Back to the 25-yard line. So that's where they'll set it up, and it's 1st and 19.
Penalty takes it back to the 25-yard line.
This likely will be the last play of the third quarter. Albers from the shotgun, looking to throw. Now he doesn't throw. Now he's in trouble. Now he does throw. It's caught just about to the original line of scrimmage.
Receiver was down by contact.
And the ball is caught over there. Is that Jordan Flores? Yeah. Number 2, Jordan Flores made the catch. It is complete out across the 30 to the 33. So from the 25 to the 33, a gain of 8. That'll make it second at about 12.
Second and 12.
And that will be the last play of the third quarter. Headed for the fourth quarter, gang. Anybody's game here at Klosterman Field. Are they going to try and get a playway? Yes, they were going to scramble up to the line of scrimmage, but now the clock does stop. So now I can go into my spiel that we are through with 3 quarters, and it's anybody's ball game. Headed to the fourth quarter. It's Effingham 14, Mascoutah 14 here on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, I'm Jim Heck for Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota in Effingham, a proud sponsor of Effingham area sports. We'd like to wish the Effingham Hearts football team and new coach Brett Hefner a safe and successful season. Good luck, Hearts. Come visit us at 2400 South Banker or 24/7 at danheck.com.
You get more than you expect from Dan Hecht.
I can look out to the northwest and I see the fireworks at Dr. Ryan and Sarah Jennings' house out at Amanoff Drive, right near Wayne's house. Wayne, maybe you'll get some fireworks out of this. That's to benefit United Way. So if everybody's seeing the fireworks, that's Jennings, who've done that for years now, raising money for the United Way effort. All right, 14 alls. We head to the fourth quarter. From the shotgun, A.J. Albers for Mascoutah throws out in the flats, complete. Let's see about the run after the catch. That's Machado. They stopped him once. Now they have him, and down he goes. I think for a loss by the time it all gets settled. Somebody had him by an ankle, and a whole lot of other people came up to help. I think that was Dively. I think Hunter Dively had him first. And then a whole bunch of people came to help.
Yeah, which slowed him down enough that he couldn't turn up field and get anything going. Only manages to get it up to the 34-yard line, so a 1-yard gain.
Actually, 1-yard loss, right?
First tackle on the last play was Hunter Dively.
I think, to the 34, so it's 3rd and 11.
34.
Or was it 2nd and 12?
Yeah, because...
Pardon me, I'm sorry. That's right, because of that penalty earlier. So, excuse me. 1-yard gain on the pass completion. So it's 3rd and 11, and they're still at their own 34. Boy, the Hearts get a stop here. They could have some great field position to work with. And now a whistle. Mascoutah one time.
Timeout, Mascoutah.
I see these things. 11:01 to go in the ball game. We're back in a minute. Effingham 14, Mascoutah 14. Football on a Friday night on 97.9 XFM.
Stop by Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today and check out the all-new Jeep Renegade. Rugged, fun, and affordable, the Renegade joins the legendary Jeep family with the classic Wrangler, the Jeep Patriot and Compass, Cherokee, and the luxurious Grand Cherokee. Find yours today at Effingham's home for Jeep. Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Albers from the shotgun, down he goes. Inside the 25-yard line. Hart shot the gap that time. Nice work.
Guessing that's not what the Mascoutah coaching staff drew up on the sideline during that timeout.
Probably not why they called the timeout.
Got to be frustrating to call timeout and then get thrown for a loss of 6 yards coming out of it.
Noah Spencer on the stop with some help from Frank Snyderjohn, and that's 4th down. And 17 now back to the 28, Dustin, from the 34 back to the 28, a loss of 6. And it looks like they're going to punt. Low snap, here's the kick. In the air, it's going to end up in Hart's territory, and now it gets a Mascoutah bounce. It's going to end up right at the 35-yard line of Effingham. So the line of scrimmage was the 28 to 37-yard punt, as it turns out.
Pretty good.
Not bad. So 1st and 10 for Effingham at their 35, but once again, that defense holds.
Albers' first punt of the night was only 22 yards, so that was a substantially better effort at a time when they really needed it, kicking from deep in their own territory. Makes Effingham have to work it down the field a little bit. But 35-yard line, not too bad in the way the Hearts were moving the football last time. Feel pretty good about things.
Well, I tell you what, this may be the hottest I've ever been at a football game. It is stifling here in the press box. I hope there's some breeze out there for the kids. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hearts get it out across the 40 on 1st down. It was taken by Vasquez, and Drew gets the ball to the 40. Gain of 5, and it's 2nd and 5.
Attacked by Justin Stevens.
14-14, and the Hearts already at the 40, so let's see whether they can punch one in here and get the lead back. They led it 6-0. Mascoutah got ahead 14-6. Hearts with a touchdown and 2-point conversion tied it up in the third quarter. And look at this gallop by Vasquez out across the 45 for a first down.
Yeah, things are starting to click now. Much better holes for the running backs to hit here in the second half. Maybe a defensive line for the Indians wearing down a little bit, and Effingham, as a result, is really marching the ball down the field.
From the 40 to the 47, a gain of 7, and that'll bring it another first down Hearts way. 9.5 to go. We're tied, each team with 2 timeouts left if you're looking ahead. Graham up under center on 1st and 10. Hearts stay in the eye. Look to hand it to the deep back. They're throwing across the middle, and wow, that I guess was for Osborne. It ended up closer to 2 Mascoutah kids, and Graham checking the hand. I don't know, maybe it's so warm out there and moist. He's having trouble gripping the ball, but that was underthrown. Incomplete pass, stops clock, makes it 2nd and 10 with 9:17 to go.
Hold my breath for a second there when that ball's in the air.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Hearts still at their 47-yard line. Hudson looking to hand off, and he does to the deep back, and that's Vasquez. And boy, he got ripped down to the ground. Wow, what a nice defensive play by Zach Wheeler, 6'2", 245-pound junior. And
just kind of threw him to the ground, didn't he? Wheeler
kind of did.
Didn't have to leave his feet.
Kind of did. So the ball is at the 46, which is actually a loss of 1. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. So now we're back where we started.
46.
See if the Hearts unload here. How about one deep pass? Let's see, 3rd and 10. Graham fakes it, gonna throw. Here they come. He got away from the defender. Here's the pass across the middle. Oh, just incomplete.
Just led him a little bit too far.
Sorry for the yell. Jacob Miller was the intended receiver, and he gets up a little limpy. Running on one leg off the floor, off the field there. Going to make it 4th and 10. Let's see if the Hearts do kick. Yeah, they are going to kick it away. So Logan Smith's going to punt. Hearts quick 3 and out here. 4th and 10 at the 46. He'll kick it from outside the 40. Good kick, line drive, over the head of the Mascoutah kid, and it's going to be great field position inside the 5. Hearts get down there and tag it out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Mascoutah at about the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you, that's a great concentration play by Logan Smith. The snap was low. He had to catch it on a short hop. Then he picks it up and still manages to get that line drive over the head of the punt returner. He almost touched it, quite honestly. He almost touched it, but couldn't have worked out any better for Effingham.
Wyatt Keith was the kid that got down there and tagged the ball out inside the 5. So nice work by the Hearts tight end / special teams man, and it's on the 2. 1st and 10 for Mascoutah at their 2-yard line. Well, nice work by Hearts special teams there. 1st and 10 Mascoutah at their 2 with 8:23 to go. Boy, you got to be careful you don't do something kind of like a mistake here, and the Hearts could pounce.
Yeah, I mean, Effingham's gotten into their backfield with great regularity, but a lot of times A.J. Albers, the quarterback, has been able to escape. If you wrap him up now, it becomes a huge play.
From the shotgun, from the end zone, pass across the middle, right. Caught and then dropped. Woo, boy, I tell you, you're rolling the dice throwing from your end zone. It was in the hands of Mascoutah, but he couldn't corral it, and it ends up 2nd and 10.
Albers had to get rid of that one a beat quicker than he probably wanted to, because the Hearts did bring the pressure. They came after him, and he managed to get rid of it, but Effingham's going to pin their ears back a little bit and come after him. So we'll see how that plays out.
So 2nd and 10. Clock stops on the incomplete pass with 8:21 to go. 14-14. Effingham and Mascoutah. Mascoutah at their 2-yard line. There's the snap. Hearts are coming. There's the throw. Knocked down. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. Clock stops with 8:16 to go.
Well, if they don't get something going on this play here, they're going to be punting from their own end zone next.
There's a lot of red mitts. Had a shot at that one. Lots more Hearts players there.
That's another situation where you just got to get rid of the football before he gets creamed. And that time, yeah, like you said, almost threw it into a crowd of red jerseys.
So 3rd and 10. They are still at their 2-yard line. So now they're kind of backs against the wall here. It's going to be real interesting. Surely you just run it here now.
Get yourself a little bit of room anyway.
Yeah. Maybe not be punting from the back of the end zone. Albers still in the shotgun. Still looking to throw. It's across the middle, and it's incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th and 10. They're going to have to punt from their end zone.
Yeah, the receiver there, the intended receiver was Jordan Flores, but he never really had a chance to catch that ball. It was thrown behind him. And so 3 passing plays, none of them completed. And Mascoutah finds itself in quite the unenviable position here.
Boy, the Hearts could end up with wonderful field position here. And Drew Vasquez, of course, they sent him back this time. They said, Drew, do something wonderful with this. He's lined up at about the 40.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens on this punt. Albers punts it. A little pooch punt. Hits at about the 25. Grabbed on the bounce by Vasquez. Going to the far sideline. Inside the 20. Inside the 15. Is still on his feet. Inside the 5. Dives. Touchdown Effingham. Wow. That's how you do it. Drew Vasquez. Ball hit at about the 28-yard line, Dustin, somewhere about like that.
32 is what I'm saying.
Dustin, I'm going with you, man. Drew Vasquez took it on the hop, ran to the far sideline, turned back to the middle of the field, dove, and just fell into the end zone for the touchdown. So it ends up 20-14 Effingham. The score comes with 7:58 left in the ball game.
Well, let's talk about a big play.
So 32 yards. Hearts are going to kick for one here. Zaruzin looking for the extra point try. So the Hearts take their time trying to get enough people in here. Actually, Logan Smith in. Now they've got 11 kids. So they'll try for the extra point. Placement, kick up, looks good, is good. Hearts take a 21-14 lead. 7:58 to go. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Northside Ford in Effingham is proud to be a sponsor of high school sports. Check out the new F-150. The future of tough is here today, so you can own work now like never before. Stop by and take a test drive. Contact Northside Ford today or visit them online at effinghamford.com.
Early in the game, I said sometimes football is a game of attrition, and I think you're seeing it happen here tonight. The Hearts have just bided their time, played good defense. I think Mascoutah's worn out, and the Hearts have come back from down 14-6 to take a 21-14 lead with 7:58 left in the game. Sean Zaruzin to kick from the 40. High end-over-end kick, grabbed by Mascoutah at about the 20. They run it to the far side of the field. That's Mascoutah. He's got a big head of steam up. They finally run him out of bounds near midfield. And that's where Mascoutah will set up shop with 7:52 left. So a 32-yard punt return taken to the house by Drew Vasquez. Sean Zaruzin's kick was good, and the Hearts lead at 21-14.
Yeah, Albers having to punt that one from the back of the end zone after 3 straight incompletions at its own 2-yard line. And that punt bounced once to Vasquez, who was able to come up with some steam carrying him toward the end zone, fielded on one hop, goes toward the right side, and just had a lot of daylight. Great return for him. Short punt. It couldn't have worked out any better for Effingham.
Vasquez with the score. Mascoutah now sets up 1st and 10 at their 42. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. They'll go from the shotgun, Albers. Well, here's the handoff, and the Hearts slow down the running back. He might have got a yard. Boy, the Hearts were loaded for bear there. And it ends up being Jacob Williams who carried that time. Caleb Martin got in there and made the stop for the Hearts. So Jacob Williams, we hadn't seen him for a while. He carries for a yard to the 43, and it's 2nd and 9. Next week we go to Bethalto to take on Civic Memorial. So with 7:15 to go, Albers stays in the shotgun. There's the snap, looking to throw across the middle. It's caught for a 1st down. And then we've got a late whistle. Player's helmet got knocked off. Mascoutah caught the ball, and then he got hit. And a flag at about the time the hit occurred. What's this about? Didn't see anything malicious, but it's a personal foul on the Hearts.
Helmet-to-helmet hit, perhaps?
Personal foul, illegal helmet contact.
Yep, illegal helmet contact. There's no argument about that. That's just how it is, inadvertent or not.
So that was going to be a first down regardless, but it turns into a real big play for the Indians with the 15 yards tacked on at the end.
So it ends up inside the 30. We'll see where the spot of the football is. The spot is at the 28. So 15 yards, so 43. The pass play was from the 43 to the 43, Dustin. So that ends up being a 14-yard pass completion and then the 15-yard penalty on top of that. So 1st and 10 for Mascoutah at the Hearts 28 now. Albers from the shotgun hands it off up the gut, and it's Williams, and he drives to the 25 by the time the Hearts take him down. Vasquez is there, and Sechrist in on the stop for the Hearts. Call it the 24. So from the 28 to the 24, a gain of 4, and it's 2nd and 6. And we're down to 6:25 to play. Hearts in front, 21-14. Well, that's a big old play for Mascoutah. Got a first down and then got another one on the penalty. Accumulated about 29 yards on that one play. Hearts shifting here defensively. Let's see what's the story now. Too much time?
I think that you're going to see
False start.
Yes.
Okay, false start. That'll run him back 4 or 5 yards. So that'll make it 2nd and 11. That helps. Clock stops with 6:10 on the penalty, so it's back to the 29-yard line.
Just kind of kill that head of steam that the Indians have got going right now.
Good point. Again, we'll mention about tomorrow at Mascoutah. They're going to play a frost-soft game at 10. Then they're going to play 2 freshman quarters. It's because Mascoutah has not enough kids, bottom line. From the shotgun, Albers looking to throw. Here come the Hearts, and down he goes. Hunter Dively says, hello.
He never had a chance.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to catch this ball, and then I'm ducking. Because here came Hunter Dively.
That's basically what it was, a 7-yard loss, it looks like.
29 back to the 36. And that will make it 3rd and 18. Wow, did he shoot the gap at just the right time.
Oh, yeah. Effingham's been able to dial up these blitzes at the right time and have thrown Albers for some significant losses. He's been hit for losses of 9, 7, and 6, and sacks coming at big times, especially that one right there.
So back to the 36. It's 3rd and 18. Albers naked backfield. Here come the Hearts again. There's the throw. It got a man down there, and so the Hearts, it's intercepted. Drew Vasquez, who else? Comes to the near sideline, out across the 30. Hearts had the football with 4:57 to go. Who else? What a night for Drew Vasquez.
Yeah, picked that one off at about the 12-yard line. Nice return to go with it all the way out to the 32. So about a 20-yard return at the end of the play.
Line of scrimmage was the 35. It ends up the 32. So that's 3 yards in the ensuing exchange, and the Hearts don't care because they have the ball back with 4:57 to go on a 21-14 lead. Water break. Let's take at least a 30 here, Matt. Let's take a 30-second break. Hearts 21, Mascoutah 14 here on 97.9 XFM.
Al's Tire Mart and Electronic Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Effingham's home for Verizon Wireless has 2 locations, car stereo installation and service, Bluetooth and mobile accessories, plus Al's top-notch automotive service will keep your team going all season long. Stop by Al's today.
All righty. It is 4:57 to go, and we're dancing, and you do the electric slide, Dustin, because I'm too tired.
Are we at a wedding? I mean,
it's reception
that's the only
time
I ever. Or I guess maybe a high school dance, perhaps.
Maybe.
These guys are loving it, though. These guys right in front of us.
Those JFL kids, they got to play a game tomorrow. They better not get worn out.
We've seen both the quarterbacks tonight, Greg, throw a couple interceptions, and they have come at terrible times for each team. One of them, of course, returned for a touchdown. Mascoutah returned for a touchdown. Effingham returned 1 interception to the 1-yard line, setting up a score. And then that one there with Mascoutah moving the football, a chance to tie this game. Instead, Drew Vasquez picks off a pass and this game's not over yet, but Effingham's feeling a whole lot better right now than they were before that stoppage of play.
Gosh, I'm telling you, that made my heart feel good when I saw that ball fall into Drew Vasquez's hands. Because the Hearts have taken a lead, and now they get the ball back on the turnover. And let's see, here we go. The Hearts have it 1st and 10 at their 32. Hand off to the deep back. That's McCabe, I believe, Jordan, out across the 35. So from the 32 out across the 35, and the Hearts going to play ball control now. Maybe pick up another couple of first downs and hope for the best here.
I want to point out that Mascoutah quarterback A.J. Albers had taken a sack on the play before, and the Hearts came right back with the pressure, and that's why he just kind of threw that one up for grabs in the first place, as they spot this at the 36, so about a 4-yard pickup for McCabe there. Effingham's front pressure is what set up the big play for Vasquez in the back, in the secondary.
Just over the 36-yard line.
So it is 2nd and 6 at the 36. 4:16 to go. Hearts in front, 21-14, and they have the football. Hudson Graham up under center. Waiting. There's the snap. Deep man's got it. That's McCabe, I'm pretty sure, out across the 40. Now they drive him back. Close to a first down, not quite there.
Marszewski again, the ball carrier.
And
Tackled by Christian Lugo.
it ends up to the 40, just across the 40. 41, give him 5.
It'll be 3rd and a long yard.
So 3rd and yard and a half. Denton back in. Out goes Brandon Marszewski, who was in there for the Hearts.
Obviously, you'd love to get this first down and not have to put the ball in the air to do it. Just run the ball, run the clock.
Down to 3:20 to go. Graham up under center. There's the handoff, and they wrap him up. Lost yardage on that one. Nice work that time by Mascoutah shooting the gap. It was to Vasquez, and a nice job by their defender, Reed Roberts, big 6'2", 200-pound junior. He got in there and made the stop. Back to the 39. So back to the 39, a loss. And it's 4th down for the Hearts, and they'll kick it away.
That's too bad not being able to convert on the 3rd and pretty short there, but did manage to run a couple minutes off the clock anyway.
Down to 2:45 left in this one. Hearts in front, 21-14. And we'll see what the Hearts can do about kicking it away here. Good punt. Hard line drive down the middle over the man again, and it's going to be a nice end up at the 15-yard line. That's what you like. Line of scrimmage was the 39 of Effingham. So 11 and 35, that's a 46-yard punt. Boy, that is exactly what the Hearts needed. Nice work by Logan Smith. Yeah. He buried one there.
Well, and remember, he set up the possession at the 2-yard line for Mascoutah by drilling a punt downfield. Yep. So, you might have to get him some game ball love in the post-game huddle tonight.
Nothing wrong with that. Special teams doing their job. So it's 1st and 10 for Mascoutah, but they're at their own 15. They were at their own 2 the last drive, so the defense doing their job. Hearts lead at 21-14, down to 2:22 left in the 2:29 actually in this one. From the shotgun, Albers throws out in the flats, almost intercepted. It was over the head of the intended receiver, Darius Cooley. Actually, Blake White for Effingham was closest to the ball. It falls incomplete, stops the clock with 2:25 to go, brings up 2nd and 10. We head to Bethalto, Lord willing, next Friday night to play Civic Memorial. 7 o'clock game time. We'll have it right here where you're listening. Wayne will have it so you can look right where you're looking. 21-14. Hearts in front. Albers going to stay in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. All they've done is throw lately. He's going to throw some more. Here come the Hearts, and down he goes inside the 5-yard line.
Logan Smith getting in there on defense now.
Hunter Dively, nope, you're right. Excuse me, Dustin. You were exactly right. Logan Smith had the big punt. Now he has the big sack. And the ball's, they're going to mark it at the 5, which is generous. And I think Mascoutah's going to burn a timeout. That leaves them 1. 2:03 left. It's 3rd and 20 at their 5. So I'd call timeout too. Back in 30, Dustin, Matt and Dustin. Effingham 21, Mascoutah 14 here on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, I'm Jim Heck for Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota in Effingham, a proud sponsor of Effingham Area Sports. we'd like to wish the Effingham Hearts football team and new coach Brett Hefner a safe and successful season. Good luck, Hearts. Come visit us at 2400 South Banker or 24/7 at danheck.com.
You get more than you expect from Dan Hecht.
Have Mascoutah in a 3rd and 20 situation at their 5-yard line with Effingham in front 21-14 with 2:03 left.
Yeah, it's kind of at a point now where Mascoutah seems like it's just doing Effingham a favor by dropping back and passing. I mean, I understand they got a long way to go and not a lot of time to do it, so they have to throw the ball, but Effingham's defensive pressure is just not giving A.J. Albers any sort of a chance at all.
All right, from their 5, going to throw one more time. Here come the Hearts. They almost had a safety. They do have a safety. Down he goes.
Yeah, Effingham Mascoutah's offensive line just at this point can't. They're obviously tired and just can't hold it back anymore. Effingham is all over him every time.
They're scoring a touchdown that the Hearts end up with the ball.
That's what they're saying. I don't know who. That's going to be a problem for me. I don't know who came out of the pile with it.
The Hearts ended up with a football. I thought it was going to be a safety, but Effingham must have gotten the ball, and it's a touchdown for Effingham.
Based on what's going on the sideline, I would say that maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, the Hearts have a 27-14 lead with 1:55 to go. I didn't see the change of possession. It was a fumble. It popped out, Wayne says. And the Hearts recovered in the end zone, and the Hearts have a touchdown. Comes with 1:55 to go, and the Hearts extend their lead to 27-14. They'll kick for one here. Vasquez to hold. Sean Zaruzin to kick. Placement, kicks up, looks good, is good. Hearts extend the lead to 28-14 with 1:55 to go. Back with a kickoff in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Stop by Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today and check out the all-new Jeep Renegade. Rugged, fun, and affordable, the Renegade joins the legendary Jeep family with the classic Wrangler, the Jeep Patriot and Compass, Cherokee, and the luxurious Grand Cherokee. Find yours today at Effingham's home for Jeep. Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
All right, Caleb Martin is the hero. The ball was fumbled by Mascoutah in the end zone. Caleb Martin recovered it for Effingham and scored the touchdown, was credited with the touchdown. Zaruzin's kick's good, and the Hearts have a 28-14 lead with 1:55 to go.
Hunter Dively forced the fumble. He got the initial hit in there to loosen it up.
Zaruzin with the kickoff. Nice high end over end kick taken at about the 15 by Mascoutah. They run it up the middle and a decent return out to about the 30-yard line. Cooley, the return man. Blake White in on the stop. And also in there to help is Tristan Rhodes. So way to go, Bambi.
Hey, Greg. I think the Hearts might win.
What?
I think the Hearts are going to win this thing.
I think you're right. Down to 1:50 to go. Hearts have scored their first points, have had their first leads, may be poised for their first win of the season.
And this second half has been just a clinic, particularly defensively.
It's just a lot like last year as far as how this game changed.
That's a pretty good point, yeah.
So let's see what happens for Mascoutah. 1st and 10 for them at their 30. Obviously, you know where Albers is. He's in the shotgun. They got to do something in a hurry here. Throw it out in the flats. It's caught out here at the 25. He gets away from one defender, but he doesn't get away from the next one. Vasquez, 2 tackles, 2 at the 35. So the reception to Jordan Flores. He ends up at the 35. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And that took a lot more time.
Yeah, had to go with a shorter route because he needs to get rid of it quickly.
Down to a 1.5 to go. Across the middle, Albers' pass, incomplete. Hearts had the best shot at that one. Had McCabe out there and also had Grant Wolf out there defensively. Ball falls incomplete, stops the clock with 1:23, and now it's 3rd and 5.
So that's the thing, when he's taking a shotgun snap and then trying to drop back and get time to get a long throw in, Effingham's defense is swallowing up. So, those short routes are the only way he's going to be able to get rid of it, but that's not going to get you down the field enough to score twice in a 1.5 minutes.
Albers is ready on 3rd and 5. Pass across the middle is caught for the first down. And now the ball's loose. I didn't hear a whistle.
They're going to say he was down, though.
He was ruled down.
Mascoutah had it. They say it was the ground that caused the fumble. So Mascoutah and Mascoutah will retain possession. It's out to the 44, Dustin, a gain of 9. That's enough for a first down. And we're down to 1:15 to go. Hearts lead it by 2 touchdowns now. Albers throwing, far sideline, caught and dropped. Holy cow.
Yeah, you don't get more wide open than Darius Cooley was right there. He just flat dropped that thing.
Stops the clock with 1:07 to go. It'll make it 2nd and 10. They are at their 44-yard line. Hearts lead it 28-14. Looks like the first win of Coach Brett Hefner's career here at EHS. Albers from the shotgun. He's been there a lot. Looking to throw again. Here come the Hearts. Here's the pass. It's caught out here in the flats. It's into Effingham territory.
Pass was complete.
As it's caught there by Flores. Flores gets it inside the Hearts 45. No, they're going to score right at the 45. So from their 44 to our 45, that's a gain of 11. And a new set of downs. And we're under a minute to go. 28-14 Effingham. Albers across the middle. Caught by Mascoutah. Hearts missed on a tackle. Machado's going to score. Holy cow.
Well, plus there was a flag on the play because I think they were going to say that Drew Vasquez went helmet to helmet on him again. We'd have to wait and see, but moot point now as Mascoutah gets into the end zone.
All right, that stops the clock with 46 seconds to go. Let's see about the penalty.
Effingham.
Obviously, Mascoutah will decline that.
Penalty will be assessed on the
All
kickoff.
right, they don't have to. It's a touchdown for Mascoutah, and then the penalty, the 15-yard walk-off on the kickoff. So that's not as happy as I was a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little disconcerting.
46 seconds left. It's 28-20. Looks like they're going to kick for 1. Thought they might go for 2. But hey, what do I know? Albers to hold.
85, Ethan Mayberry.
Mayberry to kick the extra point here. There's the snap. There's the placement. There was all kind of movement on the line, though. I think this may be a do-over.
False start. Mascoutah. 5-yard penalty. Replay inside.
So now they'll kick from 5 yards farther out. Or not. They still line up for the point. It'd make it 28-21. So then they could score and get a 1 point for the tie and 2 for the win. There's the placement. The kick hits up, looks good, and is no good. He missed it. Plenty high, but off to the side. Makes it 28-20. Boy, the officials looked up, and it must have just stayed outside the uprights.
It was certainly way up in the air, so judgment call there.
Keeps it at 28-20. So now they'd have to score and get a 2-point conversion just to tie.
And they got to get the ball back before they do any of that.
15-yard penalty is still going to be assessed. So they're going to get it in good field position or put the Hearts in terrible field position. That's an unfortunate penalty.
Yeah, Vasquez came flying in, and that's he leaves his feet, leads with the head, and makes contact with Machado's head, and you know that's something people pay a lot of attention to, and for good reason. And as a defensive player, you just you got to watch yourself, and that time Vasquez made contact with the helmet. It was pretty clear from here what they were going to call as soon as the flag was thrown, and as a result, Mascoutah is going to be kicking it from Effingham's 45-yard line, so on the other side of midfield. Now, the thing is that they may try to go, they're going to have to try to go onside here to get the ball back, so, gets them that much closer to the end zone if they are able to recover this.
And, of course, they've got to go for the recovery because they're down 28-20 and there's only 46 seconds left. So there's the squib. It does go 10, and they have a shot at the football. I think the Hearts ended up with it.
It was up for grabs.
Boy, that was a nice effort by Mascoutah. I want to see who ends up with this football. Hearts football.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. I think Sechrist ended up with it. I think Parker Sechrist ended up with the football. Hearts will have it. 1st and 10.
Griffin Page is who they're saying.
All right. He's had a good night. 1st and 10 at the 29. 43 seconds left. Take 2 knees and go home happy. That's all the Hearts have to do. That was a huge play, that onside kick. I tell you what, Mascoutah about pulled it off.
Yeah, remind me to never again say, Greg, I think the Hearts are going to win.
Too many things can happen, man.
Yeah, oh, man. But more importantly, for the boys, they're going to get that victory. That's much more important than whether I lose face or not and saying something dumb up in the press box.
All right, the victory formation. Hudson Graham, who will sleep well tonight, takes the knee.
Graham takes a knee.
Need to run one more play. Then it'll be official, and the Hearts will be back to 500 on the season at 1-1. Mascoutah will still be looking for their first win. Gonna have to run one more play, but the Hearts will run it down to the nubbins here. Now they've said it. One more happy knee. There it is, and the Hearts get their first win under Coach Brett Hefner.
First victory of the season by a score of 28-20.
Final score at a happy Klosterman Field. Effingham 28, Mascoutah 20. Brian Marksman, let those fireworks go, son. Post-game show with the scores and the scoring, the stats, and a visit with Coach Hefner. All on the way on the post-game show in a minute. Final score again, Effingham 28, Mascoutah 20 on 97.9 XFM.
Northside Ford in Effingham is proud to be a sponsor of high school sports. Check out the new F-150. The future of tough is here today, so you can own work now like never before. Stop by and take a test drive. Contact Northside Ford today or visit them online at effinghamford.com.
Coach Hefner's made his way up to the press box, so why don't we hold tight on those, and we will go ahead and hear what he's got to say. I'll hand a somewhat sweaty headset over to the coach, and we'll hear what he's got to say.
Very good. Thanks, Dustin. And he brought along Griffin Page with him, who was a busy man tonight. First of all, though, let's congratulate Coach on your first Effingham victory.
Feels good. Thank you.
Bet.
A big part because of the guy standing next to me. Just happy for the kids. They've worked extremely hard from the time that I got hired. And fought through some things last week and fought through a lot of things tonight. Guys playing out of position, guys doing some different things, guys like this that don't come off the field on a hot, sticky night, and couldn't be happier for them.
Boy, we talked about football sometime being a war of attrition, and it's not usually decided in the first quarter. This was certainly an evidence of that.
We talked about it at halftime. I got on him a little bit. We talked about that. This one was going to be a battle of wills, and I thought in the first half we were only winning that battle about 1 out of 3 plays, and about not being content with that and trying to win it 3 out of 3 plays. And I tell you what, to their credit, great job. Defense was unbelievable tonight. Logan Smith was phenomenal punting the ball. Those were two. A lot of people might not notice that. It was two huge plays that allow our defense, guys like Griffin, to keep, for us to keep being aggressive and going after them. So, a lot of positives tonight. I put them in some bad spots. We put ourselves in some bad spots, and they kept fighting through it and got a win. I
like the fact that when you got them deep in their own territory and forced them to throw, well, that was just an opportunity for kids like Dively and others to just shoot the gap.
Yeah, Coach Logue did a great job tonight calling the game. Early on, we brought some pressure. Our thought was this: they were extremely athletic out wide. And for us to sit and play coverage, even though we think our secondary is pretty good, to sit and play coverage is tough. But if we can let this guy and some other people get after him, it helps us out. And once we had some success early, Coach kept dialing it up. And it was that kid's first game playing quarterback. We were able, I think, to get him a little uncomfortable in the pocket, and it certainly helped us out.
I want to talk a little bit about the offense. I certainly don't want to be remiss because I know you were a little disappointed, to say the least, after last week. I thought that Hudson showed a lot of poise tonight.
Yeah, they did.
He didn't force anything.
Yeah,
right?
He did. We, and it's tough. And I'll talk to him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him right after the game. Everybody thinks that it's easy. On a night like tonight, when you're not allowed to change balls in between series, and all of a sudden with the sweat and with the dew point and how slick those balls get, it's hard to throw the football. And if you notice a couple times, you can tell when the ball comes out when he has a good grip and throws it, when he doesn't have a good grip. And there were some times where he just got caught where we're in the middle of a series and it's no different than if we were playing in a rainstorm. And so that's tough for those guys. So hopefully if we can get a break with the weather and keep the ball dry, that we can throw the ball a little bit better going forward.
It seemed like your team gained confidence throughout the course of the
I think they did. Yeah, I think they did. And this guy, Drew made a huge play, obviously, on the punt return. A lot of momentum, and that's what you got to do. You got to have guys like this that have been through it and played 10 games last year, now 2 more games this year. Those are the guys that got to make plays, and tonight they did.
Yeah. We had, I was looking at the tackle sheet, and I'll make sure I give this back to you. But, like Hunter had, talking about him, he had 7 stops, but he had 3 for loss.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Logan. He had 2 stops, but both for loss.
Yeah.
And the big job by, I guess it was a combination of Dively and then who ended up falling on Martin. Martin ended up recovering it in the touchdown for the touchdown there at the end. I mean, those are all big plays.
Oh, huge plays, and we talked to our front guys because last week we thought they played well, and we talked to them this week and thought, okay, here's a chance. You guys have a chance. There's 6 of you, 7 of you that can play and rotate through and play, and they did tonight. And they were big, and them pressuring the quarterback allowed these guys to be aggressive in their pass coverage, and tonight it worked out well.
And how cool it was that you had some success throwing the ball, but also you had success running the ball.
Yeah.
Drew certainly, but also Sechrist and others had good nights carrying the ball.
I tell you what, I mentioned him at the end. Brandon Marszewski comes in probably the toughest spot in the world because Drew's dying, Jordan's dying, they're not coming on, and Brandon goes in probably the toughest situation, cold, and gets 2 great carries, hanging on to the football in a crucial situation, just so these guys can get a couple extra plays off. But we played better up front as we went along, and hopefully we'll continue to do that each week.
I tell you, football is a team game, isn't it?
This was a good one tonight. This was they did a heck of a job hanging on and making plays when they had to.
So now we hit the road first time, heading down to Bethalto to play Civic Memorial next week, and they're always a test.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. I know they had an easy win last week. I think they'll be a little bit similar to these guys. I think they'll be a lot of spread stuff, a lot of tempo. No huddle. It looks like we're supposed to get a break on the weather about Tuesday, which should help us. So yeah, it'll be our first road test, but that's why this one was so important tonight. And happy for these guys, and they did a great job.
Sometimes it's tough to get off the dime, and boy, you get that one. then it gets easier.
It gets easier. First one's the hardest one. We talk about it when we work 2-minute drill. The first down's the hardest one, and it's the same thing with wins. The first one's the hardest one, and then you just hope to build from there.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Coach Brett Hefner, happy man after the Hearts post the 28-20 win. And now Griffin got here first, so we'll let Griffin go first. Griffin Page is our guest here on the post-game show. Griffin, congratulations on the win, man.
Thank you very much, Greg.
You bet. Now, you and Drew are in a unique situation because you guys did play a lot last year, and a lot of kids haven't. So how does that fall on you guys to kind of step up and say, okay, here's what we need to do to win, guys?
Yes, sir. We played a lot our sophomore year, and then we started the whole junior year. And so we knew coming into the season that we have to be leaders. We have a younger team. We have a lot of sophomores who their very first varsity game was last Friday, and that showed. But they got a taste of their action, and I think they really stepped up and played well tonight.
And we had you in double figures in tackles last week, and numbers only tell part of the story, though. The level of maturity and keeping things calm when things get a little dicey and things like that, and the right word of momentum and encouragement. I mean, those all make a difference.
Yes, they do. I have to give a lot of credit, though, to my defensive line. When you get into double-digit tackles, they're keeping the offensive line off me. I could not ever do that without them, so big shout-out goes out to them.
You bet. And the offense having some success meant that the defense didn't have to work quite as hard this week because the defense was out there seemed like 80% of the game last week. This week, much more balanced attack, and I think that was awfully beneficial.
Yes, that third quarter drive, the one right there after the kickoff, that was huge. That was almost a 12-minute drive. So that got a lot of our guys who start on defense, that got them a break, because after they wear down, the other team starts to score easier. I have to give a huge shout-out, though, to Drew. He played his butt off tonight. He's a stud. He always works hard for us, and that offensive line, we picked a lot of things up from last week. We learned a lot last week. Coming in this week, we just knew we have to protect Hudson, and we have to open holes for Drew.
Exactly right. Well, congratulations. Enjoy the win, Griffin, and we'll see you at Bethalto.
Thank you very much, Greg.
You bet. Griffin Page, one of the Hearts seniors, and we get to visit with Drew Vasquez, who did you ever not play tonight?
I think Griffin played more than I did. I think I got a couple more breaks, but neither of us get too many of them.
Yeah.
So we cherish them when we get them.
So I guess, you know what? I didn't ask Griffin one thing. Well, don't leave because I need to ask you some. I always ask guys. Would you rather play offense or defense?
Ooh, I don't. Do I have to answer that?
You don't have to.
I think I just love football. I couldn't choose.
I'll tell you, it's a great sport. Congratulations on a good win tonight. I know that this means a lot to you. Last year you had a lot of success at the varsity level. Tough loss last week, but neat that you could bounce back tonight.
Going into this week of practice, we knew right off the bat this game right here was key because, we lost a tough game to a great team that's going to do great things this year. And, like Griffin said, the sophomores, it's their first taste of varsity football. After that game, they knew what they needed to do. And this game was key because after this, we have other players coming back. Joe Neiman, Gabe, I don't know when Gabe's coming back, but Terrence will be back soon. And, that's just more players added to the team. And winning this game, it just starts, and we're just going to roll from here.
Yeah, you got the early score, and that gave you some momentum. But then came the play, the pick, and they ended up going into score and then took the lead. And then you're thinking, okay, we're staring up at a deficit again. But you guys came back well. I really thought the second half was pretty much all Effingham.
Yeah, we had a great drive at the beginning, and then we had some breakdowns there. But, everybody stayed together really well. Everybody played their butts off. It was just a great team effort. If someone was down, we picked them up. It was a great team win tonight. It was really good for the team.
So tell me about the run back on the punt for the score.
The punt return, I'm gonna definitely have to put on my teammates because they made the perfect blocks. Everywhere I cut, boom, that guy was getting hit. That guy was getting hit. So without those blocks, I wouldn't have gotten the end zone. So they're really the ones that put me there. I just ran it.
You toured this half of the field because you went to their sideline, then cut back to the middle and got it in the end zone. That was fun to watch, fun to call too.
Thanks. But I have to put that on the team.
Yeah.
They did great on that. Same with offense, the linemen tonight. The holes were just huge, and I was hitting them. Like Griff said, that third quarter drive, it was just momentum from there, and I couldn't do it without the linemen.
And you could just see their confidence and their enthusiasm.
Yes.
They had to be dying because it was hard to broadcast, much less to play tonight.
And that's what the other thing, the team pulled through. They stuck through it. Nobody took plays off. Everybody went hard the whole time.
So now you have a win to build on and hit the road this next week.
Definitely.
I want to ask you, and this is what I forgot to ask Griffin, what do you like best about football? I ask every player that I ever interview.
The most what I love about it is the brotherhood that you build with the team. Because, me and Griff, the reason we're so close, we're seniors this year. We know our roles, and then, the younger kids, it's different kids every year. It's new relationships, new kids. I don't know, you all become so close at the end of the season when it's over, you're all bawling your eyes out.
Yeah, well, let's hope that's a long time.
Definitely.
A lot of weeks.
More than 10 games.
You bet. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you.
All the best to you.
Thank you very much.
Drew Vasquez, we got to visit with him. Now, I'm going to put the headphone back on Griffin because I didn't ask him that question. What do you like best about football?
What I like best about football? It would have to be, teamwork, playing with my brothers all the time, grinding with them. There's a lot of team sports out there. There's volleyball and baseball, softball, all those. But no, football is definitely the greatest team sport there is. You don't do your job, running back gets hit in the backfield. Lineman doesn't make his block, we get sacked for 6 yards, and maybe he's fumbling that ball. So you all have to work together. And that's what I love most about it.
Very good. Thanks again for the win.
Thank you very much,
and
Greg.
for the visit. Griffin Page. So we got a chance to visit with Hearts coach Brett Hefner and Drew Vasquez and Griffin Page on the postgame show. Final score again, a Hearts a winner over Mascoutah, 28-20.